Welcome back, Nuggets. This mother Clucker's got some thoughts. Let's ruffle some feathers and get into this live stream. And let's cluck in, go. I need that on merch. Hello, Darkwick. Thank you so much for coming in and modding tonight. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello. Is it Amagisus? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Please correct me. Hello. So you were early. Hello, Ash. Hi, Benita. Headed this way to wait after recommending Vera in Nikki's stream. Thank you so much. I missed Nikki's stream. I was busy getting ready for my stream. Hello, Ruthie. Welcome in. Hello, Ducky Bits. Welcome. Hello, Cia Luna. Hello, Natasha. Hello, Dancer Gal. Have I missed anybody? I feel like I've missed somebody. Maybe not. How is everybody today? Oh, Stin, I did. I missed you. Hello, Stin. Welcome in. Hi, Nutty. Okay, so as you may notice, and for anybody new coming in at the moment, this is basically what happens on this time slot. So I've moved the time slot back to be a little bit earlier because the chickens are going to bed just a little bit later. So I will get the message from Mr. Chookin that it's Tay-Tay's bedtime. I will give you some Chookin snack crew to view. It'll take me like 5 minutes to put Tay-Tay to bed, and then I'll come back. But this is a must. Everything needs to stop for the king himself to be put to bed. Hello, Eddie the guy. First time watching. I was hyped in another streamer's Discord and you're so excited. Oh, which one? Can I get so that I know to thank them? I'm so glad you found me. Hello, crazy cat lady Stephanie. Welcome in. Are we the Chookins? Because I should be in bed. Benita, I'll tuck you into bed if you need it. Okay, so today we are obviously doing a Rachel stream because it's Rachel week. Now, I did not have time to edit the Paradise one, so we're going to do that on my Thursday-Friday stream. I promise I will have it ready for that one. Make it all YouTube safe because Rachel certainly didn't. Today, we're actually going to jump a little bit ahead and do her most recent release. Yeah, she's still doing Amber. We still haven't gotten a Roz video out of her. So whether she's changed her mind on doing Roz content or whether she's just far too smitten with Amber to move along, I don't know. But this is what we're doing. Stop. Hello, Lucy. Stopping everything to put the king to bed is only reasonable. Well, he seems to think so. But the problem is, there's a pattern to putting him to bed, right? Some nights he enjoys a romantic stroll around his coop with his girls of an evening. If he decides to do that, it takes forever to put him to bed. Sometimes he wants to just jump up onto his porch and play a little pecky game with my jacket that he likes to play. So in that case, it's faster. And I don't know which one I'm going to get. Hey, Dessa, welcome in. Hey, Creative Mama, good to see you here. Polpies, oh, that's awesome. I do not spend enough time in there myself. I managed to briefly catch a live the other week, and yeah. Hello, Quirky, welcome in. Okay, so we are going to be watching this video entitled Amberlynn Reid Makes Excuses and Bores Me to Tears. Now, this is, okay, Rachel is still losing subscribers, by the way. She's currently at 49.1. Last week she was at 49.2. And a month before that she was 49.3. So there is a steady decline still happening here. But, like, the thing is, I don't know if anybody actually cares about Amber at the moment. I'll just get rid of my background so you can see what's going on here. But, like, her videos are all like, Amberlynn makes excuses and bores me. And then that thumbnail is I'm bored. And like it's just if you're bored with it, find somebody else to cover. Because when you start to put all of the, like, you know, having flirted and messed with their relationship multiple times, and the fact that she is looking obsessed, and now she's saying she's bored. It's all just looking a bit yuck. So yeah. Hey Dexler, welcome in. You love Chook and Talk? Who knew? I love that. Thank you so much, Creative Mama. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if everybody would be so kind. Hello, Isabel. So good to see you in here. Okay, so let's get started with this video. She starts off by talking about Amber's remonetization. So we're approaching that time where it's about the 90 days after she got demonetized for the second time, which, if you remember, was like really quickly, only a matter of days, not even a full week after she got remonetized the first time. I really don't know how YouTube is going to handle this, because with two such quick succession demonetizations, like, they reserve the right in the policy that we all agree to, that they can just make a call that somebody can never be remonetized again. Considering Amber is kind of coming back to the platform, I'm thinking that she does have some communication with YouTube that says she is going to be able to reapply, but we don't know if that's the case right now. So Rachel's gonna talk about it, and yeah, let's get into it.
Hello, bit of a weird start to this video, but we'll get to the reaction in a second. There's been discussion across the community about whether Amber is going to get remonetized or not. Some people think she had her monetization back and then lost it again. I didn't see proof of monetization showing on her actual channel, but it did show on external websites. And today somebody sent me this very interesting comment. Someone writes, "Word on the street has progressed further to..."
Wait. Amber was demonized a third time already? Was she really? Do we have receipts for that? It's not that I don't believe you, Dessa. I'm just a very fact-based mother clucker. Do we have receipts for this? Yeah, I'd be interested to know. Why would YouTube want somebody like Amber on their platform? I think it's evident that they're saying they do not. How much more clear can they be?
Amber received her rejection less than 24 hours after she submitted her application for the YTPP. Ban evasion is one of the worst offences a creator can get demonetized over. It's even worse for a creator that has already been demonetized for breaking other rules, according to the TOS. YouTube has begun considering other factors when...
Can I just have a small technical rant here? I have a problem with the term ban evading, because they actually leave room in their terms of service. If I had known she'd be talking about this, I would have had it ready to pull up. But they leave room in their terms of service that they may remove monetization or remove you from the partner program, which is essentially access to AdSense, for the channel that is being targeted, for any other channels you may own or any channels that you may appear on. So they're not explicitly saying that you can't have another channel. They're not saying that you can't appear on other channels. What they're saying is they may use their discretion to also include those channels in the demonetization or removal from the partner program. And that can also be extended to the owners, like, for example, Keem, of the other channels, right? So it's just, I don't know. I don't like the term ban evading because YouTube allows it. It's just, you need to be aware that they may also extend the restrictions over that direction as well. So yeah, anyway, sorry, small rant.
Deciding to approve/deny a creator for monetization, like a creator's presence on other social media platforms, which is really bad news for Amber, because that means her TikTok content will be factored in. And in Amber's case, she's shown YouTube that she can't be relied on to consistently provide content that is ad-friendly. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, she could be up shit creek with...
Oh, this is obnoxious. I do not like these. No, Rachel, I don't like that. No. Do you know what this looks like? You know how people learn Photoshop for like the first time and then they use every effect ever possible? and this looks like somebody who's just learned editing. I don't like it. I'm really sorry. This is a me problem, not a Rachel problem. Oh, it's yucky to watch. I don't like it.
Without a washcloth, because if you go on her TikTok, well, it's just eating content. Some people think that her monetization applications are automatically approved by AI and then reviewed by a human review, and they get taken away quickly. We don't know for certain what the...
I would be very surprised if there is a human involved at any point in any part of the process. That is one of YouTube's biggest downfalls, is that when you really need to talk to a human, it's very difficult to get one. So when the review process is happening, it's still done by AI. It's essentially AI reviewing itself, right? Hello, Yaz Reacts. Welcome in. I haven't seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. It feels like PowerPoint transitions. It does. But it messes with my eyes a bit. I really don't like it. Yeah. It's not cute. Please refrain. You were just watching someone you thought was cutting way too much and started counting the cuts. If you didn't look at it, it was fine. See, I have a sneaky superpower with that. You can't tell when I'm doing my cuts, but I do a shit ton of cuts. I really do. If I was filming myself as well, I probably wouldn't do so many. Cramblings, thank you so much for coming in. Trapped on your commute home. Apparently they closed down the motorway without a diversion. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're in here, but I'm sorry. Looks like Meg covered it too. Awesome. You have been here? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't always see everyone. I really tried to remember everybody's names, but you stood out as somebody that I hadn't seen the name of before. I'm sorry. My apologies. You'd think it was ironically bad, but maybe just actually bad. Yeah, look, I mean, it's a choice. It's fine. If that's what you want your channel to look at, please, please don't take my shade. I just personally, as a viewer, do not enjoy watching that kind of thing. But yeah. Oh, Nikki sent you a while ago. That sounds like Nikki.
The outcome of any remonetization application may have been. So while we're waiting for that, we're going to watch her most recent live stream. It was 3 days ago. It's 35 minutes long. Who knows if it's good? I haven't seen any of it, but we're going to watch it, and that's what we're doing in this video. I'm excited. Let's hope this one is better than the shambles that was yesterday's live stream.
You look super excited. Yep. Okay.
Here we go.
Water first. Hi, guys.
What? Hi. She's drinking water. Good. You have got to hydrate to be great.
Madam, you do not know that's water. That could be anything. It's in a drink bottle. It does not exclude soft drinks. Or soda. Or pop. I'm not having this debate again, people. The Rachel box spinning twice as you're crying laugh. Oh no. Look, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for Isabel either, okay? Yep, we have spoken.
Wow, big sip. That choker is hanging on for dear life. Yikes. More lipstick. Today's lipstick is, what is it? MAC Burnt Spice.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
It's old, don't worry. I don't buy MAC anymore.
You guys hear Twinkie snoring? Hi!
No, actually.
Hello, Amanda. Shauna.
Hi. She's in a good mood today.
Samantha, Haley.
The sunglasses on the head
Crying?
always kill me off, because it's like, girl, we know you're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Why are we wearing sunglasses?
No! My makeup wouldn't look that good. Hi! Aw, thank you, Madeline.
Let's get into it, girl.
How
Come
are
on.
you? I love you too, Big
Fine,
Mama's
thanks.
family.
Look, just okay, Rachel. This is a pre-recorded, edited video that you are making. You are allowed and encouraged to cut out the parts that are really boring. This runs like a live stream, which, by the way, I am fully in support of a Rachel live era. I would love to see that. I would love to react to that. And, you know, it's fun it's fun for me to react to these raw, but in a pre-recorded edited video, I absolutely would not leave this kind of thing in because it's redundant at that point. And I know some of you have had a theory that she's really just trying to inflate her watch time, which maybe she is. Smarter, not harder, right? Dance a gal. Rachel is boring me more than Amber at this point. Yes. Yes. See, didn't I tell you that this is my toxic trait? I'm in a toxic cycle with Rachel where she'll be gone for like a month or two at a time, and I get to the point where it's like, oh, Rachel, release a video. I want to react to your content. It's fun to react to. And then she does, and she'll release like 3 or 4 videos within the space of 3 or 4 days. It's really quick succession, and inevitably by like the second video I'm like, oh, I'm so over this. And it's been happening all year. Oh, Stan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you doing okay? It's tough. It's tough. My thoughts are with you. I do. From the bottom of my heart, as somebody with no living grandparents left. When I speak about my grandparents, they're actually Mr. Chookin's grandparents. But yeah, I feel you. Rachel wouldn't cope live, but see, this is the fun though, yes? Does she put an affiliated link in the description too? Otherwise, why is she pretending to be an influencer? Good question. Super good question. Shall we investigate? No. No. One does not. You would love to see her live. Yeah, fully would. I'd be so here for that. Good morning, Pegasus. So good to see you in here. Welcome.
Love that username. So cute.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Oh man, I really need to. I need to do my parody idea. I have had a parody idea for Rachel for like 6 months at this point. But it's the sort of parody that if I release it while she's not releasing videos, it will look very weird. And I should just have it done and ready to go and wait for her to start uploading again, right? I need to do it. It's brilliant. If I do say so myself. I learned 2 things. She wears old lipstick, does not shop at MAC anymore. I wonder what she means by old. Can we get a definition on old lipstick, Rachel? I would really like to know. It was expected, and it's almost like a relief that she didn't have to struggle for long. That can be a blessing for sure. Sometimes, it's awful, isn't it? But sometimes the expected ones are a little bit easier to deal with in the moment because at least there's that sense of relief where there's not suffering. And, sorry, I'm just getting serious on everyone for a moment. But equally, it's difficult because the grieving process generally happens while the person's still with us, and that's tough. I'm so sorry. Rachel discloses it later in the video. Oh, how old it is? Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm riveted. That sounded a little bit more sarcastic than I meant it to be.
Nothing burger, probably. That's
the chat's like, she's high. Are you high? Girl's high. Could be.
My life now.
What, a nothing burger? Yeah, for sure.
That's my content.
She's not wrong. Clock it.
You're sunburnt from the beach? Okay, this is gonna be like a hot take. I like to be sunburnt.
When does she ever get sunburnt, please? Being sunburnt would mean she's gone out of the house, which we all know barely ever happens. So, not sure I buy it.
That is such a ridiculous and ignorant statement to make as well. Like, look, I know that I live in Australia, and so therefore I'm a little bit more sensitive to the whole skin cancer issue. But like, every time you get sunburnt, you are increasing your risk for melanoma. It's serious. And I think I heard a statistic once that it's like, really, on average, you don't want to get sunburnt any more than 3 times in your entire life. Please do your own research on that. That is information that I've picked up somewhere that I cannot disclose where at this point. But like, it's serious, right? It's why? Absolutely ridiculous. Oh no, yes, absolutely sleep nutty. That don't wish you could stay longer. You should sleep. It's important.
Like to be sunburned. No, not high. I'm not gonna lie to you, it might be the glitter in my eyes.
Well, like making her eyes red so she looks stoned? That's funny.
When did I last take this off? It's been a minute. So I've had this glitter. Oh, here are the other ones. I've had this glitter since Beck era.
I would judge her.
Oh, Beck era was like 7 years ago? That's not good. Oh, seriously, it's not a marketing thing. You don't want to use old makeup because the products that are suppressing fungal and bacterial growth stop working. That's why you shouldn't keep wearing old makeup, you know? Always, Sten, do I want to hear a cute and interesting chicken story? Why ask? Why not just delve right on into that? Oh no, hello, Wide Ride. You used up all your free sunburns by the time you were 10. Oh no, you're totally screwed then. You get sunburned every year, at least 45 burns. Just make sure that you're getting regularly checked all over your skin for skin cancers. That's the most important part. Also, hello, Doomstacked Peasant. Welcome in. Your grandmother was left-handed and taught your father how to knit left-handed. And do you know I sew left-handed because of that?
But I'm not going to, because I have makeup that I've kept for so long. That lipstick I was wearing in my previous video, the kind of purpley one, it's called Instigator from MAC. I bought that in 2017 in an Amsterdam airport. So that just shows you how long I keep makeup. I know, like, supposedly it goes off, but I only use it on myself and I've been fine so far, so I just don't care. But maybe that's a little bit Amberlynn Reid coded of me, not sure.
Yeah, that's disgusting, and especially something that's going on your mouth. I'm so sorry if you feel called out by me right now, but like, not only is that lipstick not working anymore in regards to fungal and bacterial suppression, but it's also something that's going around your mouth. No. That's no. I'm sorry. I'm like flabbergasted. Yeah, mouth, eyes, and skincare stick to the dates. It's important. Precisely.
Back era. And I put it in my eyeballs. Ugh, yeah, I know. I might be like, because every time I wear that glitter, my eyes get red.
Yeah, well then you probably should throw it away, honey. For sure.
Yeah, I did go on a walk. I mean, my walks are not long, especially not in the summer, because you guys, dogs' paw pads, they get burnt and they like won't
fuck all the way off. As if she's going to try and say here that it's the weather, that's why she doesn't walk Twinkie. It's not because she's lazy or fat and she's never ever walked her dog. It's because of the weather. It's to protect Twinkie's paw pads. Okay, girl. It's not that it's not true that you shouldn't walk your dog when it's really hot, but it's just that that's not why she doesn't walk her dog. She never has.
like say anything. Like they won't. Like, it's just sad. It's just sad.
With respect, dogs will let you know when their paws are getting burned. They'll do a little funny walking thing. All you need to do is know your dog and observe your dog, but also have a little bit of common sense. Like, if you wouldn't walk on the concrete with bare feet, don't get your dog to, right? See, you all are having Australian temperatures over there at the moment, and I feel like people aren't used to them or not dealing with them well, but this is normal stuff, right? Have you all tried cooking an egg on the bonnet of your car yet? Because that is quintessentially Aussie summer. This took me a moment. And then I realized you're saying disgusting. It took me a moment. I'm sorry. Hello, Mum Amy. Glad to see Rachel never changes. Where's my redemption arc? They make dog shoes, yes, but if the dog's not used to wearing them, they don't love it. Oh, the UK's hot too. Oh, this planet is so clucked. You did that egg thing last week. Oh, jeez. 25 degrees at midnight. So when I used to live in more of a tropical kind of, or subtropical region of Australia, that's what it used to do regularly in summer. And that was my, like, threshold was, if it's 25 degrees overnight, I'm basically not sleeping. I can't sleep in that. You're in southern Arizona, at least you get a dry heat, right? Not humid, but you're used to the temperatures. It's currently 12 degrees at 7:30. I don't know what it is here at the moment, but I would say it's probably in the single digits at the moment. But yeah, it's too hot. No, that's not okay.
So I try to keep her as much.
Her saying that anything about Twinkie is sad is so shitty, because the saddest thing about Twinkie is that she was chosen by Amber, and that she's had this incredibly sad life where she's peeing on pee pads and, like, never seeing the sun. That's what's really sad, I think.
In the shade as possible. So no, I've reached my watch time. Yeah, I am happy.
I mean, if she's reached her watch time, she should be reapplying, right? People are saying, did you reapply in the comments? We don't know yet. Presumably she has, surely. Why would she wait? I think she said she did it yesterday. So, outcome pending, I guess.
My eyebrows are getting better.
Let's see.
She said getting better, but not there.
Oh, this overreaction shit. Like, does anybody give a shit about Amber anymore? Like, seriously, is anybody invested in this content? I am interested to know, because there was, like, a switch that flipped in my head when she went onto the LCU, more specifically when she stayed on the LCU after a month. Something just went off in my head, and I'm like, I don't like this anymore. I can't do this. And even though she's not on the LCU anymore, I still find her just so, like, what's the point at this, you know? I don't know. Personally, I think Roz is where it's at now, but I don't know. The only reason I'm covering Amber at all is because Rachel's covering her. Yeah, it did. The LCU ruined her. It changed her whole being, and while I think she has kind of changed again since she's been on TikTok, it's not for the better. She hasn't reverted at all. Hello, squishy jelly frogs. You're not that late. No, we're 6 minutes in. You're good. You're not particularly invested in her anymore. She's absolutely insufferable even for you, and it's just embarrassing. Yeah. Because I was reflecting on myself, you know, like, with the room to grow and things like that, that there must be a line where things are not okay for me because I've like gone so off Amber, and I think it's just the complete and utter self-destruction. That line, it's too far. It's just way too far.
There yet. Oh my god,
Are they better? I don't know. They're certainly a bit less sperm whale shaped, I think.
wish you could just look at me and be like, my paw pads hurt. Like, that's just, and we've had a heat wave, but I think it might be ending finally. Let me look. Weather.com. Because I, for one, okay, 96 degrees. Like, it didn't feel that hot, but like the last, I want to say like 8 days, it was like 107. 100. I'm like, 107? Where are the tornadoes? Like,
Oh, she's awful. Like, just I can't. Rachel, you need to move on. You really need to move on. This is, or like edit before. This is appalling content. And yes, I'm aware of the hypocrisy going on because of what I labeled this stream. You're over the summer, I'm over the winter. Do you want to trade? Yeah. Your temperatures aren't that bad, but you haven't had proper rain in weeks. That's why I'm over the winter. It's just been so wet. It's awful. So yeah, do you want to trade?
I don't know, that's just me.
The way she speaks, it's like she's losing her mind. She talks like a person who is losing grip on reality. Truly.
Yeah, I should probably stop wearing this glitter because now my eyes are itching. Am I having an allergic reaction right now?
Probably.
Uh-oh.
Somebody in the comments has put weight loss advice, ? That's so funny to me. Well, I mean, you're asking the wrong person.
Need to be darker. All right, let's go to Amazon.
The answer to all life's questions.
Because you guys keep telling me I need to buy like darker.
Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say that Rachel needs to adhere to my levels of quality for videos. I don't want to dictate anybody's content on their own channel. That's not my business. It's not for me to say. But like, if this were me doing a video, not a live, but like a pre-recorded video, I would have just summed up that Amber prattled for like X amount of minutes about her eyebrows and how to improve them, and just left it there, because like you don't need to see this stuff, do you? Nothing is being gained. The video is not benefiting from having this information in it, right? You want the rain? Oh, your rivers are drying out. Maybe you'll have a wet winter too. You've never seen a tornado? I haven't either. But what I have seen is technically a fire willy willy, which was something to behold. That was insane. So essentially like a spout of flame. Big, a really big one.
What is going on? Like darker type of deals.
Mm-hmm.
And although I do agree with you, I'm concerned I'll look crazy with darker eyebrows.
You look crazy now.
Yeah, my eyes, they're like itchy. I feel like they're gonna start watering. Okay, eyebrow. I want to get the same eyebrow pencil that I always use because I'm used to it. Tommy actually introduced me. Thank you, babe.
We've all seen Emily's eyebrows, right?
Nobody cares about the clucking eyebrows. Fire tornado. They're not tornadoes, but like they are a spout, right? And it's just occurring to me that you all probably don't call them willy willies. What is it when you have like just a wind funnel that is not technically a tornado because it's not spawned from a supercell? Spout, because sometimes they're water spouts, sometimes they're dirt spouts, sometimes they're leaf spouts. This one was a fire spout. Yeah, the firestorms. Our bushfire season can be really devastating, like seriously devastating. A dirt devil? That sounds right. But like fire. Dust devil? Yes. Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. So we call them willy willies here. And yeah, it's basically just wind doing what wind does, but a fire version of it.
Right? Yeah, I wouldn't be taking any tips personally.
It's the Maybelline. I literally have it right here. It's somewhere over there. But it's the Maybelline Total Temptation. Yeah, oh wait, my eyes hurt, you guys. My eyes hurt, you guys.
God. This is so shit.
I'm actually really concerned right now. I think I have a glitter in my eye.
A glitter. Just the one.
Wait, I do. Hold on.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that you're not supposed to use glitter eyeshadows where it's actual chunks of glitter because it can actually get into your eye and scratch your eye. You mean it's Australia? That sounds on brand. Are there drop bear spouts too? Oh, you better believe it. Okay, I think I've gotten the Tay-Tay message. Yes, I have. Sir is ready to go to bed. So I'm going to leave you with these chicken snack crews. I'm much quieter. Am I really? People have been saying that recently and I don't know why. Because I haven't changed anything. I'm hoping that my microphone's not dying. But I'm maxed out. I can turn them down and then you can turn your system up if that would help. So yeah, let me know. Because I can potentially even it out a little bit. But anyway, I'll leave you with Snack Crew and I will be back as soon as I can. Welcome to the official Chook and Snack Crew for May of 2026. And today we are doing tuna, walnut, and wormies. An extra big thank you to Yamano, Zen Puppy, Veronica, and Carly who are supporting Ziggy, Grace, Brianna, and Stevie respectively today. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is the raptor coop. If you know, you know, right? I just wanted to give Ziggy a chance on his own first to see if he was going to take some food for himself, but of course he only wants to share with his girls because he does. He's such a sweet boy. So now I'll put their names above them so that you can kind of track yours and who's who, because I know these three girls can look really similar when you're not sure who you're looking at. But the girls in this coop, all three Highlines, absolutely love the rain. And this is unusual for chickens. I don't know if I would say uncommon, but it is unusual. But they will literally just run around out in the rain. The rest of the chickens are all undercover being responsible, but not these three girls and not Danny. Just gonna say, side note. The problem with that is that even though Ziggy doesn't like the rain, Ziggy is a very dedicated rooster to his girls. So if his girls are out in the rain, he is also out in the rain. And we had a little breakthrough this month with him because it is coming into winter, so it is getting colder. They can't just go to bed wet and they get absolutely soaked in the rain, which means that they need blow dries. And I know that you're gonna want blow dry footage. I don't have it because we did it quite late at night and it was too dark to film it. I also wanted to keep Ziggy relaxed, but Ziggy, for the very first time ever, got his blow dry. Now, we don't know what breed Ziggy is specifically, but there is absolutely Silky in there. And if there is one thing about Silkies, they love close personal attention. They just love to be doted over and fussed over. And this boy who has come from a history of such violence and trauma, he loved it. He just sat down and did little beak lems and let me blow dry him. And he was so wonderful. And I just could not believe it. You know, this boy has absolutely zero reason to trust humans and especially new environments and new things. And hairdryers are quite noisy when you think about it. So yeah, his girls all got blow dried too, but they love it. They're fine with it. These girls are so happy. They're pretty much down for anything. But I wanted to share that story with you today. So once again, thank you so much to those who supported this coop today. I appreciate you so much. And if this looks like fun and you would like to participate in this is an exclusive tier on Patreon called Official Chook and Snack Crew. There are 3 places left. There's limited capacity. So if you want to and you can, jump on in. We'd love to see you there. Welcome to Official Chook and Snack Crew for May of 2026. Today we are having tuna, walnut, and wormies. And a big thank you to all Emlyn and Amy who are supporting Tay-Tay, Gwen, and Brittany today. Okay, we have Tay-Tay, everybody's favorite non-binary boy. This is really good timing for this coop because both Gwen and Brittany have just come off of a really hard molt each. Brittany's back to laying eggs now, but Gwen is officially in henopause. Unfortunately, because Brittany is back to laying, it means that she is by default Tay-Tay's favorite girl. And when Brittany is Tay-Tay's favorite girl, Brittany gets a little bit savage with Miss Gwen, but Miss Gwen is so sweet, she just will not fight back. And when the tables are turned on that, she doesn't pick on Brittany either. Just a pure sweet soul, really. But Tay-Tay is the boy that you hear about a lot when I have to put Tay-Tay to bed because he needs his tuck-in routine and he needs his kingly affirmations. Because the thing about Tay-Tay is he is currently our king rooster. What I mean by that is he is the lead rooster, and that is the rooster that generally takes point on watch, and they basically all work together and take shifts at different times so that some can sleep or dust bath, some can be on watch, so on and so forth. But Tay-Tay is the main communicator and the leader of all of the coops. He is actually a reluctant leader. He took this role on when quite possibly the gold standard of all roosters, that was Prince. He passed, unfortunately, and these two were brothers. Prince always looked after Tay-Tay because Tay-Tay's always been a little bit special, just in his own little way, and I think Prince sensed that Tay-Tay needed looking after. But when Prince passed, Tay-Tay got Prince's girls, which is Gwen and Brittany, and he just stepped up himself because I kind of thought Freddie would take the reins. Freddie did not. Freddie was napping, and Tay-Tay stepped up and took it. But he really seems to be there reluctantly. And this is Gwen complaining that there were snacks. She had snacks, and yet there seem to be no snacks right now. And there is sincere doubt in his face until he has his little affirmations. And I'm not a crazy chicken lady. I know he can't understand English, but I like to think that there's some manner of intent that is calming in the way that the affirmations are delivered. So if that... Yeah, I totally just did affirmations. That's Tay-Tay. That's the chicken I'm putting to bed. Thank you so much for your patience, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the chicken snack crew. Hello, Nikki. Welcome in. Yeah, that was Brittany. She's the one that had the near-death experience and had no concept. She's a beautiful girl. And her pause sounds like a beautiful thing for chicken. It can be bad because, like with menopause for human women, it can cause problems with the lack of hormones and things. But so far, so good. Veronica, we have started, but we're kind of, I mean, Rachel, seriously, like, we are 8 minutes in and she's done nothing. This is a pre-recorded video. It's bad even by her standards, to be quite honest with you. Not known for being sane. Ah, you and me both, Cramlings. All the best people are crazy. Can you have my input on your friend's chicken? Sure, I will always do a chicken side quest. Hey, Rage Peggy, welcome in. And Truma, hello. I'm just catching up on the people I missed while I was out putting the sir to bed. You were locked in on the chickens, your attention span. It's only for the birds. Relatable content. Hey, Computer Blue, welcome in. Chickens being allowed to reach menopause is great. I agree. At the moment, I have Gwen, Pep, and sort of Nikki. She's never been a great layer anyway, but I think she may have officially hit menopause. But yeah, I mean, I don't care. It's not about the eggs. It's about the chickens. Oh my god, Vera is just giving affirmations to your old boy, Valentino. Oh, it's a thing. Your pigeon is about 10. And it's been a hot minute since she made eggs, but she's still very affectionate and wants you to be near her. Oh, how long do they normally live, Nikki? Because That's getting on, right? That's amazing. You love pet content, me too. Human head-a-force. Different Nikki, different spelling. Just as sassy. Oh dear. She's missing one eye and called Blind Agda. She's not the top hen, but she's the hen that they have to use when they're introducing new chickens to the coop. Oh yes, I'm well acquainted with chickens like that. That's amazing. The oldest crested pigeon that you're aware of is 26. Wow. And apparently they're really hyper intelligent too. Like, considering they have such a bad rap for being, you know, winged rats and things like that, they're some of the more intelligent birds. Oh, I love to hear. Oh, I'm so sorry, Maria. You have 7 beautiful chickens and you're looking for a new home. If we were in the same spot, I would take them in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah. You love chickens. Politics and social dynamics, birds in general, very interesting. I am amazed how similar the social structure of chickens and the way that they deal with things is to humans. It's like crazy close. They are far closer socially to humans than what dogs and cats are. But yeah. Anyway, shall we continue on with Rachel? I know we're all kind of feeling like birds are more interesting than Rachel right now, but yeah. Oh yes, of course. Having Millie, who is very prey-driven, made things complicated. I had the same problem when Maxie was still with us, and I was looking after Max because he wasn't our dog, of course, but he was with us a large amount of the year, and yeah, also prey-driven. Gotta be really careful.
Hold on.
God, this is not content. Oh, she's mental.
Oh no! Beauty hurts. Ah!
Jesus.
Okay, so the colors they have. Oh, they only have. Oh, like a deep brown.
This is why.
You're in Brisbane. I didn't realize you were an Aussie, Maria. Nikki, do we know anybody who would accept chickens in Brisbane? I don't have any contacts in Brisbane. Because I know that you have your finger on the pulse of a lot of rescue stuff. Oh, and not my brain. Sorry, not my brain immediately trying to work out logistics of getting birds from Brisbane. It's not possible. I can't do it, but I'm trying to work it out. Oh no.
It would be great if she actually was a good streamer and had OBS and could share her screen so we could see like the different colours, you know, at least then we could be slightly more involved. It's really funny when she does this like mid attempt at making content. I mean, the colour you need is probably like something really nice and dark and very neutral. Let's see what she gets.
Makeup gurus, hi, are you listening?
Yeah.
So normally I get...
I'm kidding. Oh. I'm not a makeup guru, but I am listening.
Oh, have I been getting soft brown?
Yesterday she said it was brown. God, this is just...
I've been getting soft brown.
Yesterday
you know what you guys have been telling me?
Yesterday she read it and said it was brown.
Get darker brown. Okay, so the options are soft brown. We don't want that.
Nope.
Medium brown. Deep brown or blonde. Imagine. Okay, so you guys tell me. Is it medium?
I mean, we can't see the swatches, but it's going to be probably deep brown. But even that, if it's red, still won't be the right colour.
Is this what you call content, Rachel? Like, is this... Okay, so at the beginning of the year, when she made her attempt at doing something different, she said, I want to do content that's meaningful. I want to do content that means something. Is this it? Like, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the pattern that we've picked up, right? Rachel, for about 10 years on YouTube, did a range of different subjects, like just trying everything, throwing shit at the wall to see what stuck, to see what would make her popular, to see what would make her money, I guess, was also the focus, which is fine, by the way. I'm not coming down on that. I take exception to her having pretended to be somebody different than that, but if that's what you're here to do on YouTube, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But she tried all of these different things, and some of them did better than others. A lot of them fully flopped. And the reason that they flopped is not necessarily because she wasn't good at them, but because she didn't give them enough time. She built her initial fan base on piercing content and then was confused why religion content wasn't going to work, right? And it's just... when she released her first ever Girl World video, it went viral. I mean, like, heckin', it did so well. She went from 10,000 subscribers to 30,000 subscribers in an incredibly short time, and it was the first video that really took off for her. So then when the Reactageddon stuff happened, she did back off, and she did 2 videos that were outside Girl World. One was on Jacqueline Hill, and the other was on this feminist artist that is releasing music that Rachel really liked, which, if you saw my last Rachel video, you know that's actually a throwback to something that she had tried right before Girl World. Both of those videos really didn't do well compared to her Girl World stuff, right? They did do well, don't get me wrong, they were fine, but not making the sort of money that Rachel was making in Girl World. So she is sitting there making this kind of shit content, and it's barely even non-tent at this point, right? It's garbage. This all should have been on the cutting room floor, metaphorically. But she is so money focused and so numbers focused that she can't allow herself to be seen to be going backwards, or to go back on that trial of seeing what else works for her. She now knows that she can hit success with this and won't venture out because it might mean failing. And the thing is, like, it takes time when you're trying to pivot. Or, like, for example, I've just added Rosie into the lineup of people that I cover. It took time for my audience, who first was Eugenia focused and then second was Rachel focused. It took time for people to decide whether or not they were going to stick with my content because they liked me, or and you know, give new people a go, or whether they were just going to stay and watch certain aspects of my videos, right? Which is also fine. Rachel doesn't have the patience to be able to go through that. She doesn't give her audience time to adapt to something new, so they will always fail unless she manages to hit this kind of, you know, once in a career kind of viral moment. Right? You can't, it's difficult to replicate viral moments. It kind of just happens or it doesn't. It's happened to me once. It's happened to her once. So I just, you know, this is what she's resolved. She doesn't want to fail. She doesn't want to be seen to go backwards. She doesn't want to try and find a new audience. She doesn't want to do any of that patient stuff. Instead, she wants to sit here and cover Amber's eyebrows and how she achieves eyebrows. Like, at this point, if this was the way the content was going to go, I wouldn't persevere with Rachel. I know that there will be more, so I'm going to keep watching, but like, this is not okay. This is not content. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't give it the time to actually build a new audience. Wait for the algorithm to do its thing. It takes time, it really does. And that's okay. That's just how it moves. Her following what is easy in terms of the algorithm is also another Amber similarity. It is. The perverse incentive of the numbers she's getting sounds very familiar to weight loss content. Yeah. How do you do the voice to text? I don't know, Cramlings. I'm not a voice to text girly pop. Hello, Marge. Hello, welcome in. How long have we been live? Like an hour. We've achieved 9 minutes and 40 seconds. The type of content that Rachel is pushing out as edited videos is me on a bad day watching a very uninteresting vlog and just going, lol, you go, you're uggo, sorry, and annoying. Yeah. This is, to me, the way she's handling this is live content. This should be a live. This should not be a pre-edited video. And I've said that a few times now in her recent release. Something happened when she came back from her break in April, I think it was. Something happened. Her content deteriorated quite rapidly, and it is continuing to deteriorate. Yep.
But I recommend Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pomade, or like pencil in dark brown, because that one's quite nice and neutral. That's what I use. Actually, I use the powder at the moment. It's really fucking good, the powder, my god.
Or deep. I do have a unitooth. It's because I'm a unicorn.
Christ.
NYX and espresso. Deep. Oh god, we see deep.
How Rachel is looking at Amber's content is how I'm looking at Rachel's content right now.
We see medium. Can we start with medium? Who
is she? Who is this person she's pretending to be? So weird. So cringe.
Let's start with medium.
Be yourself.
Okay.
Cramblings. How is Vera so on topic this stream? I fear I've failed to derail the stream. Did you not hear me just talk about chickens for 10 minutes? Yes, I agree. A live might even make more money, but the comments would be less curated. Yes. And see, the problem is Rachel does not do as well when she goes off script. She is at her prime when she is doing scripted content. But the scripted content that she used to do takes a lot more effort than this kind of content. It takes planning, it takes writing, it takes editing, and none of that is what she's wanting to do right now. I think what's going on with Rachel is that she's lost connection with why she's doing this, and she's lost connection with making videos that she would want to watch. And those two things, I think, are really critical for a creator to stay plugged into. Be yourself. Ironic Rachel. I don't know, I think she might be being herself. Yes, it's obvious to you she dislikes doing it. I'm getting that too. I'm not seeing love of the craft here. And considering this is not a career or a means of primary, financial benefits and things like that, I think there should be love for it. This is very much like if there's nothing to say and you're on a live stream, this is not something that I would put on. Yes, I said that earlier, Nikki, exactly that. It's not something you'd put out as an edited video. There's no criticism, even not valid criticism. It's not stuff that would have made the cut. I may have referenced it, that it happened, but that would be the extent of it. It is a control issue, yes, and that's why she won't do lives, I believe, yeah. You shall bless the stream chat to a link to one of your unlisted videos, in this case of Ziva's Pigeon Cooper. Oh. Yeah. So it just, I don't know. As an American chicken who listens to your live streams through pregnancy insomnia, 1 month postpartum when your baby just didn't sleep at all, and now 2 months to help you stay awake during feedings. Oh, Tegan, congratulations. I'm so delighted to be able to be part of your journey like that. That's brilliant. Oh, stay awake, mama. It reminds you of ALR reacting to Zach reacting to Is that what I've devolved to at this point? Yes, you do. You do have access to Discord. Would one of my mods be so kind as to do the Discord command? If you have trouble linking your account, just shoot me a friend request. I'm Vera the Chucken.
I'll add that to
Be yourself. You can't be no one else.
Oh, she's singing again. That's twice. Is this going to be a new arc for Rachel?
Any Oasis fans? No, just me? Okay.
Thank you, Kremlin.
What else do I need to purchase to make you guys happy?
Oh, and Darkwick.
What? Sorry, what? What would you need to purchase to make me happy? A time machine. Jump in it, reverse to when everybody told you not to take Rarity to Wisconsin, and then listen, or buy Rarity a collar and a microchip. I mean, that would be a brilliant start, right?
I miss wearing costumes in the LCU. I dressed up as a cherry. I dressed up as...
What would you use your time machine on, Rachel?
Fiona from Shrek. That was so cute. I had like cow ears, pig ears. I should do that here. I should be like, all right, you guys, a goal. If I get 10 super chats, I will dress up as a cat, as a lizard, as a...
No, you weren't talking about me, you're talking about her. I was going to accept that criticism too. Because it is kind of like, what do you say to this? Oh dear. I agree with collars, especially if they go outside. I worry too, but definitely the microchip. Definitely that.
A lizard? I mean, that would be something. That would be content of some description. So, like, sure, girl. I mean, at this point, do anything other than sit here and talk in a voice that isn't your voice. And that would genuinely be enough for me to stop moaning.
The alien costume! Yes! How could I forget? That was, like, my favorite. I'm so gonna do costumes here.
I have to be honest. I am coveting this pink cup. I bloody love a cup. I love a bit of glassware. Love something to sip out of, and I would use the shit out of this cup. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I can't do that.
I just also noticed that Rachel, the makeup style that she's wearing is actually a little bit more reminiscent of her alt era. Like we're going back to that look again, and I know that a lot of you were really analyzing the way she had cleaned up her image after Reactageddon, and noticed how she wasn't wearing the dark lips anymore, and she wasn't wearing the really big sparkly eyes, and she went for a much plainer look. And it seems like we're starting to go back to that. No criticism there, just an observation of maybe it's an insight into where she's sitting in herself. Yeah, I mean, Amber made so many mistakes. I did a whole video on it, if you're interested. It then gave me nightmares for a week. I can't do the animal content. But yeah, I have thoughts about it too. Very harsh thoughts. If your Discord got linked to your YouTube, there would be 199 expose videos on you by next Wednesday. Computer. No, all it's doing when it links is looking for your membership status. That's all. Nothing sus.
Dress up as a talking scale. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sassy Goose.
I think she should dress up as Foodie Beauty. I'd like to see Amber and Foodie swap aesthetics and like be each other for a day. How funny would that be?
Oh, yeah, I don't have good eyebrows.
We know.
I've never had good eyebrows. I'm really sorry that you guys have to stare at them and look at them.
They do look a bit better. Am I wrong? Am I being gaslit? Do they look a tiny bit less?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about the clucking eyebrows.
Less of a weird sperm whale shape today, possibly.
And my whole thing is like my ears are big, right? As my face gets smaller, my ears get bigger.
Her face isn't getting smaller.
Talk about science. Wait, I should take off this glitter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
What is microbladed? I'm scared. I don't have good eyebrows, but thank you for the compliment. I think you're the first person ever that said that to me.
She's acting drunk.
My ears are huge.
Oh, jeez. Good observation, Darkwick. Also, her voice keeps dropping into that wise philosopher voice as well. So I think she's practicing for her return and putting feelers out on her view. Honestly, I would be here for better quality content. Like, just anything. We've been talking about Amber's clucking eyebrows for 8 minutes. And you know what's annoying? I looked at this section to see, oh, do I just skip, like, is this whole section gonna be on eyebrows? And she's labeled it pet care advice. What? What?
My ears are also
Oh
huge.
my god.
I got my ears from my grandpa. My ears are massive and they stick out. One of my biggest insecurities. When I was younger, I wanted to have them pinned back. My little brother also has had quite big ears and he wanted his ears pinned back when he was like 12, but he grew into his. But mine are just large and in charge.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, someone mentioned Stefan. I don't know much about him. Listen, I watched a half.
Okay, so she's bringing up Stefan, who's the guy from Paradise, the one who's been accused of all the stuff by all of the girls who went to the Paradise house. So let's see what stupidity she says now about this, shall we?
The first.
Yeah, we will definitely be doing that video, by the way. I wonder if she's watched the documentary yet. Oh, that's interesting. You've recently been, yeah, I can say binging videos on China's influencer beauty trends, and they have one for popping your ears out wider, the opposite of pinning them to look younger. That's so cool. So this is why I actually get quite heated about the fact that nobody cares about the eyebrows, because I just really don't care about the eyebrows. Why that is because if you look at fashion throughout the decade, like each decade throughout the 1900s and then into the 2000s to today, how many different styles within just a single lifetime have eyebrows moved through? So if it's something on your body that is so subject to change, like almost every 10 years, sometimes more frequent, why give a shit about that? That is extremely subjective. So if it's fashion based, just do what you like. Do what you think you enjoy on your own face. That's what matters. And that's why I have this particular rant. Were you watching the same one? You also have a theory that the reason Amber is touchier about her pets because she doesn't want to admit she's doing the same thing to her babies that her parents did to her. Lee. Yeah. That's something. That is something.
First episode of the documentary. I know about some of the things that people have said. You love my laugh, thank you. But I don't know a lot about him, and it's hard for. Okay, listen.
Huh? She knows what people have said. She's seen a part of the documentary, but she doesn't know a lot about him, so it's hard for her to. And then she pauses and goes, okay, listen, I think she wanted to say it's hard for her to know what the truth is, or it's hard for her to know what to believe. You don't actually need to know. You can just believe the women. It's pretty.
But no, Rachel. Okay. So I agree that we do want to believe the victims. I think that if we could live in a perfect world, that would always be the case. There are problematic things that can come from that particular mindset. However, I also sit on that side of the fence. But Rachel, if you have watched the documentary, you would know that all you need are the words from Stefan himself to know what the truth is. Everything that you need to know comes out of that man's mouth because he legitimately doesn't think there's anything wrong. And the fact that the women come across as so well spoken and so well thought out and so authentic within themselves, it lends credence to the fact that he's already set up he's already stacked the deck against himself. The women make sense. So we're looking at things from a logical stance, right? This particular, I know I've said it myself on videos. I've since had some feedback from viewers. I've had my eyes opened and I've changed the way that I approach this kind of thing. Because don't get me wrong, when there is a victim who is genuinely struggling, I don't want to be wrong by saying I don't believe them. That's devastating. But this particular mentality has led to things like lynchings in the past. And it needs to be, you need to take in both sides. You need to see what fits and who's saying what and what the circumstances are, what the context is. It's so much more layered than just what she has delivered right there. Yeah, thank you, Cramlings. There is a sync delay. I believe you can speed it up by logging out and logging back in of Discord, but like just shoot me a friend request. I'll invite you in. It's fine if you can't make it work. I would prefer you try to make it work, but if you can't, just yeah. Stefan literally admits. So what is RP? Because he showed videos of his intimate moments with the women who accused him. That's illegal already. There's so much that he said in those documentaries that, like, really, I didn't need to hear the rest of it to know that he is a predator of the highest degree, taking advantage of vulnerable persons. Hello, Iris. Thank you so much for your PSA. But yeah, but it sounds like she still hasn't watched the documentary. Like, still. Oh, thank you, Revenge Pig. Gotcha. Yes, that makes sense because he admits to revenge. Yeah, thank you. I'm really useless with abbreviations, apparently. Yeah, the Discord connection with YouTube is a little iffy. That's why I just say, just GM me. It'll be fine. Everyone, shut up. Rachel's opinion on this is much better informed. You're right. You know what? Who am I? I'm just a chicken sitting over here. I don't know anything.
Pretty easy.
People build their opinions on people normally based off of what you hear about them, right? That's why a lot of people don't like me. And that's okay.
That's not true. People don't like you because of the well-listed, documented history of you being a horrendous person, a liar.
The shade. Like living on the edge. Yes. No, I legitimately struggle. I don't know if it's like the dyslexia or if it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but almost all abbreviations I struggle with. But I'm learning them too. So now I've locked in what RP means, and I will remember that going forward. No, it's not that long. I was really shocked with how short it was because when I saw that it was going to be 3 episodes, I kind of assumed, ignorantly, that they were going to be like an hour and a half each. But then they're just like 40-minute episodes, so why not just chuck them all together? Because money. You haven't seen the documentary yet? Oh, you have a membership. I put up. Look. On my members section. Wait, you can't see. There. I have these 3 here. They are my lives, so I'm also talking in them. But if you want to watch them, they're there. These are links to my Google Drive, basically. But yeah, if you want to see, yeah.
Abusive, manipulative, controlling, obsessive, and among many other things. There is documented evidence and proof across multiple YouTube channels with hundreds of thousands of views where people have observed proof of you and who you are. That's why people don't like you. It's your doing. It's not gossip and hate. It's you are so awful that it's spawned a community around you who only need to talk about you, and that's enough because that's how bad you are. That's the truth of the situation. Her victim card ain't getting played. Not in this casino, I'm afraid.
That's okay. Like, people can have those opinions. I am, like, in full support. Like, have whatever opinion you want. I cannot change your mind.
Thank you.
About me.
Yes, and I think this is the take that I'm going to have too, but if I was covering it and referencing it, watching it is the bare minimum. I agree. And when I saw that she hadn't even watched the documentary while talking about Stefan, like, that's enough for me to say you're not well researched. Like, what could she possibly know? I suppose if she had been watching his lives for a while, or I don't know. I don't know how that works.
About nobody. But it's like,
actually, the only person who could change my mind about you is you. Funnily enough, your behaviour, if you took accountability and started to be honest and own some of the previous shit you've done, that would at least somewhat increase or improve my opinion of you.
I agree, Rachel. Can we take those words that you just said about Amber, apply them to you? I am ready for a redemption arc. I'm practically sitting here begging for a redemption arc at this point. Like, what I would do if I were Rachel, I would take that apology video that she did that was really bad, because basically, and the irony, in case anybody didn't know, she had actually previously done a video on breaking down bad apologies of YouTubers in the past, and then she went and did pretty much everything that she said not to do. But if I were her, I would take that apology video and take out the most important parts, like where she turns the blame on other people, where she gets catty about Charlie Gold, where, you know, all of this basically deflection that she does throughout this video. React to it and talk about how ignorant you were and how wrong it was, and how you're going to make an improvement on your outlook to life, and you're going to aim to learn. That would go a long way in fixing my opinion of you. Yeah. Oh, Cramlings, you want to do wait, hang on. You want to do a restream of my Paradise ones? Yeah, you could absolutely do that. Feel free to restream any of my my members' content in there. That's fine. More than welcome to do that. She's not watched the documentary, but she watched you watch the documentary. Maybe. Although maybe not, because that was members' content, so she may not have. Is your dog standing at the oven, balking at the oven because your dog sees a dog in the oven? That's great.
What other people say about you doesn't affect my opinion of you at all, good or bad.
There are things that are said about me that aren't true. So it's like, how much is true, how much is fake? I don't know.
Well, you surely know what's true and what's not true. I do think it's true that things are said about her that are false, because that's happened to me. It happens to every Girl World creator. At some point, somebody somewhere is going to believe something about you that's not true. The thing is, it's just not your fucking business. Who cares? It doesn't affect you. But with Amber, she cares so much what everyone thinks of her. So yeah, of course, inevitably, things are being believed about Amber that aren't true. Some things, but that's true of every single person on the internet. It doesn't make her special, and most of what's believed about her is completely true, and her defense for her like horrible, horrendous actions are claiming that what people say isn't true, and that's what she's doing right here. It's just funny how like she just doesn't change.
My stance on that is, you know, in this day and age, with AI being on the table of creation tools, I think it's next to impossible to actually prove whether something is true or not true. And if that's the case, if you can't definitively prove what somebody is saying one way or another, why bother with it? Why not just step back and just let people think what they want to think? Because they're going to think what they want to think anyway. There's no point. I have a secret, Vera. My lipstick is 10 years old. Joel, you need to please throw it out. Please buy a new one. That's not good. I actually had a lipstick. I found a lipstick in the bottom of a drawer like a year ago. It must have been there for like a good 8 years or so. It was growing mold. It was a delightful new color. Yes. I think it's time to throw that one out. Right?
You know, but if those things are true, obviously I wouldn't be talking to. It's confusing. It's actually.
Huh. She's saying here if that stuff was true, she wouldn't be talking to him. How do you know? Were you there? Do you know the women? God, this is bad.
Actually confusing.
So is Amber essentially saying that she doesn't believe those women? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know about that. For anyone who's seen the documentary, like, I could be totally wrong. Of course I could. I wasn't in the room. I don't know. These women come across as so sincere. Like, really brutally raw. And I was so overwhelmingly proud of them for standing up and saying what they said at the time that I was watching. I still feel that way. But, like, at the time, I remember being overcome with that sensation. And that's not good. That's not good. Sorry, Nikki T and Kremlings are watching the same content, it seems. That's okay. I think Darkwick and I watch the same content too. Yeah, your issue with makeup is you're so irregular in using it that you get one use of mascara and then it's been 6 months. Kremlings, I'm kind of the same. I really am. Doesn't watch 1990s nail polish review. Are you talking about a lady who... Yes, swatches ancient makeup. Yes, I know who you're talking about, Nikki. I do. Anyway, sorry, side quest there on old makeup. What? Who? What? We watch the same stuff. We like the same stuff.
And maybe I did put myself in a bad situation by I don't know. I feel confused, actually.
Hello, Editing Rachel here. I don't usually add edits into my reactions because generally I tend to just leave whatever I thought in the moment in the video. But on this occasion, I'm diving in because I've just rewatched this and it's so obvious that what Amber is doing here is trying to deflect from the fact that she's supported and platformed somebody who's been accused of quite serious, very serious things by multiple women, and basically try and avoid the fact that she tried to make out because she didn't know what happened. She didn't want to support these women, and not only that, she was willing to platform the man. And if you watch the way she speaks, she just flounders here and goes all awkward and quiet and tries to make out that it's private, so she doesn't want to talk about it. And basically what she's done is talked herself into a hole here and can't get out of it. And I feel like when I was doing the reaction, I didn't quite like point this out clearly enough. If you watch what she does here, it's so obvious how she's just trying to deflect and walk back what she did and try and make out like it wasn't really fucking awful. Anyway, I just felt like I had to point that back out because my God, it was so bad.
Yeah, Why did she freeze on this stank face? She chose that. That wasn't even me being, shady, picking the dodgy frames from her video. She picked that one.
Her fake confused face is so stupid. Maybe you did put yourself in a bad situation by speaking to a man who's been accused of SA and saying that you want to go to his house where the SA allegedly happened. There's not really any way around that. That's kind of on you. You're kind of dumb. You kind of shouldn't have done that. Just say sorry and let's move on. I'm going to, I don't even want to move on actually. Let's just say sorry and admit you're stupid and leave it at that. I'm going to speed her up to 1.25 because I just realised we haven't been going fast enough this whole time. So we'll carry on at 1.25. Hopefully that's not too fast for you guys. She is a slow talker, so.
Here's a hot take. That's something she could have done in the editing process. She could have changed that. She could have very easily changed that. But no, it's fine. Look, this is the path of least resistance. She's trying to make the most money for the least amount of effort. I think it's fine. I think it's just a far cry from where she came from and her origin into Girl World. If any of you haven't seen it, definitely go check out my last Rachel video. Because it actually covers that particular video in depth. And it was a damn good video. It was well researched, it had a good narrative, it had good pacing. It is so different from this.
Oh, thank you. Listen, tell me why. No, I talk about them. Never mind. I don't want to repeat the same things I talk about in a vlog also on my live stream because I don't want it to be redundant. So never mind.
Everything you say is redundant. Nothing you say is a new thought, my dear. But also yay, vlogs.
I know, I'm super confusing and I don't mean that. Love from France. Hi, France.
I just had the thought there. Rachel is excited about vlogs, which I get because it's better content, but it means that she doesn't have to edit because Amber has already gone through and edited it. That's why she's looking forward to them.
Speak on QLR. Okay.
Hi, France. The whole of bonjour.
I was very sad. I was very sad by her response. I did end my.
Oh, they are too. They're twinning. Well, at least I'm not tripleting this time. I am not wearing eyeliner. Yeah, like you said, when you became aware of Rachel, you liked her old content where it was diverse and she was talking about various people. Once she started just watching Amber, it turned to shit. So you were there really early. In regards to her reaction content, you were there really early. It was different. It was really different. I think had she have continued down that path and wasn't trying to be at the front of the news, which is definitely a decision that you need to make as a reaction channel. Actually, Nikki and I here are a really good example of that. Nikki is frontline. She is always there when the news is breaking to talk about it. I sit behind because I like to think about it a little bit more and I don't want to be quite as frontline personally. Personally, I find the front line to be very stressful because once you're there, you need to stay there. And I found myself at the front of that Eugenia TikTok lawsuit thing, and I didn't love it. I really didn't. But that's just my style. I like to be a little bit more methodical, right? And it is a decision that you need to make, but unless you're able to do full-time hours, then you can probably do both of those things. But Rachel decided that she wasn't going to be at the front of what was brought out. She wanted to be the first one to bring tea, right? And she wasn't just finding it in Amber's content. She went out and caused the tea. And that is very, very different. But now, but it's Amber. How much editing will she actually do? Well, more than Rachel's doing. I'm sorry. You used to think Rachel was so cool. Her word was bond when it came to Girl World until she got caught feeding Emily. Yeah. And see, I talked about that in my last video too. The trust that she built with her audience, because she was presenting herself as this very learned, very wise, very even-tempered individual. It creates a trust bond, which I think is why it hit so hard when everything went sideways. You were here for AmberCon, you've seen some shit, I bet. Yeah, it's very different now than what it was. I think the motivation is different. And who said it earlier? You feel like she's not enjoying this. I feel like she's not enjoying this either. Yeah, you were fooled by Rachel too. Do you know, people, I get constant messages as well, comments and things like that, saying that people genuinely feel real shame for having been fooled by her. And I cannot say this enough. If you bought into that, that is not a commentary on you being, you know, easy to fool or naive or anything like that. That is a commentary on how manipulative she can be, because those videos were heckin' convincing, really convincing. And it is such a shame that it wasn't real. I wish it had been real, genuinely. At least Rachel knows how to put a video in her video. Oh, yeah, because Amber does. Yeah, you're right.
Membership with her, obviously, it's going to go through until whenever that stops. And her responding to me in her live stream, her members live stream, I had to stop. I didn't get to listen to everything because it was putting me in such like a bad headspace. And it just, overall, the biggest emotion
I mean, hearing somebody who doesn't like you talk about you is going to be hard, right? Rosie's not much better than Amber, if we're honest. Somebody says she ate you in that response. I haven't seen what Rosie said, so I don't know. Might watch it, but I'm not hugely interested in listening to Rosie speak. But maybe.
Okay, so the last video we watched, she said she was going to cover Rosie. We haven't seen Rosie content yet. Is she not going to cover Rosie? I kind of see. I want her to cover somebody other than Amber. I definitely want that. I just don't know that I want it to be Roz. Right, to be quite honest, you've spoken to people who were once in Rosie's life, but they've left her life, and they have approached you because they wish to have a platform to tell their story. Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Your channel, you gotta judge the vibe, but yeah. Yeah, and you've never reached out to anyone. Yeah, they're coming to you. Maybe she's trying to gauge the audience. Yeah. Yeah. Stin, is your dog okay?
I can do it for you. We'll see. Somebody in the chat is constantly just going PDF Lynn, PDF Lynn, PDF Lynn. So funny.
I feel is sad, but it's like, if you hear these things and you genuinely believe them, I don't know what I can do as a human, especially if you won't talk to me personally. Like, I don't know what to do for you to, like, I don't really know what to say. Like, it's just...
But we all know what you did. We've seen the content that was posted in your Discord.
Yes. I think she wants to cover Roz because girl world content, but she doesn't want to do the work for it. Yep. Snowflake backed out. You doubt Rachel will do her. Don't say do her like that. No. Careful now. What I can say is, out of everybody that I cover, Rosie is the most intimidating to approach for a couple of reasons. Like, as a creator who likes to do a lot of in-depth research, and as a creator who also likes to do the historical chronological deep dives. One, obviously so much has been deleted and now it's all over like a handful of different archivists, and not in a nice little order, like for example where I look at Rachel or Eugenia, where I can just go, oh yeah, no, it was in this order, that's really nice. So that was intimidating. But also the layers, like I mean it when I say Rosie is worse than Amber. The layers involved in this It is so sinister. And I think that's why I have apprehension about Rachel covering her, because I don't know that complexity will be taken into account. Again, you know, it's her channel, it's none of my business, it's not for me to say, but you get what I mean? She is an intimidating person to approach to start to cover, especially this far in. And I haven't started my historical deep dive series on her yet, but I will. It's going to be structured very differently to the others that I've done. Hello, Cassandra. Welcome in. Vera, before I watched your Rachel series, all I knew was how she's a little odd and mixed up with ALR. But you hadn't paid much attention to her. Now, though, goodness, I can't unsee how pompous and condescending she is. She's something. Like, put it this way, I don't go out of my way to cover reaction channels. That's not what I want to do. Rachel stands out as distinct from the others. Oh, your brave boy is protecting his family from the deadly flies. Well, he's a good boy. Yeah, Rosie has too much lore, and unfortunately she has defenders in our space, whether they like it or not. Yeah. There's a lot of good luck, Vera. There's a lot to Roz. Oh, I know. I've been basically taking notes for a few months, and I'm formulating a plan of attack. You only see Snowflake through Jawbone talking on. Does Jawbone not like Snowflake? That's interesting. Interesting. You have a feeling Roz is going to try and get in Rachel's face like she does with everyone else, and Rachel will use a word with more than 4 syllables and completely crush Rosie. Oh. No. Oh, maybe. I see something else happening. I think they both get weirdly parasocial, and I would foresee a real love-hate dynamic going on. I know, Nikki, I know. And I'm conscious of your schedule too, because I don't want to put extra on you. I'm not ready yet anyway, because I'm really dwelling around this Rachel's story saga. So yeah, but thank you. I know you're there. You think Jawbone and Snowflake tease each other? Yeah, that sounds like both of them. How about FFG, Vera? You may have already commented, but you didn't see it. I am open to FFG. Yes. Probably not this year, but I definitely am interested in FFG for sure.
We've all seen the proof of the person who was in there that was under 18 and them getting in and your members helping them or protecting them or something like that. We've all seen that. So the reason you're mad that Rosie won't speak to you in person is because, or personally, is because you can only manipulate people personally. That's what all narcissists do. They want you to speak to them so they can make you see things their way. And that's just never a wise move when you're dealing with someone like Amber. Don't get me wrong, I think Rosie is also a twat. But, you know, the two of them are just a disaster.
It's disheartening because this is a woman who also has rumors. People take things out of context towards her. People exaggerate her situations.
What is this, Darkwick? I did not consent to FFG. So first I can't say daddy, like daddy. And now you're like, you're not consenting to FFG. What am I going to do with you? What can I do? Can I speak? Oh no. Oh no. It's a dirty mess. Your take would be great. Yeah. Hopefully Charlie wouldn't see it as her territory being stepped on, but she does seem very open to lots of people having a take anyway. But yeah. You're impossible and can't be stopped. Silent or silenced? Oh, daddy gonna spank Vera for the FFG content? No, Cramlings. Cramlings, aren't you driving? Don't you need to focus on driving?
I wish she would be specific because then we could argue with her, but There's nothing Amber's done that's really, at least from any channels I've seen, been taken out of context or exaggerated. Maybe exaggerated a little bit by some people, but generally speaking, the things that she's done and the stuff that she's critiqued for is stuff that she did, you know?
And it's like she knows that people do that to me as well. And it makes me emotional a little bit because it's like I think intent is extremely important. Intent. And my intent is never bad.
What a crock of old shit. I think intent does matter, but outcome matters too. What you tried to do, if you didn't successfully do what you tried to do, that's unfortunate, but the outcome that you in fact did achieve is still your responsibility, regardless of whether you intended for that to happen or not. You don't get to just go, oh, I didn't mean that, I didn't mean to do that, therefore I'm not responsible for what happened. No way, that's not adulthood.
It's never malicious.
I agree. Okay, that was a good take. That was solid. I agree. FFG, yeah, FFG is a another problematic reaction channel, who also went sewer spelunking as it happens. Yes, calling Amber a PDF or cat unalive Rosie. Yes, realistically, she was inappropriate and neglectful is the scenario, but you know, this is how Rachel talks. You are not the driver and you're home now. And you're flat with B-Mal is while B-Mal is demanding you position yourself for his pats. Why are you not? Sorry, what did Rachel just say? She said that intent isn't everything that matters. Amber's basically saying if I didn't mean something, then I can't be held responsible for it because I didn't intend it to happen. But Rachel's take was that outcome also matters, and adulthood is not just, you know, fobbing something off and saying, well, I didn't mean it, so you can't slam me for it. The road to hell is paved in good intentions. Indeed.
Yes, it is. It's been malicious. God, it's been malicious so many times. She's just talking shit here. This is why she needs reaction channels. Otherwise, this just goes unchecked, and that's crazy to me.
And, I don't know. It's just, it's hard to hear things about you that, like, aren't true, especially, like, really, really, really bad things. So that's why I just don't.
But we've all seen it. We've all seen what you did. The fact that you didn't do anything when that stuff was in your server. The fact that you, when you were younger, defended PDFs and compared them to gay people who you claim to be a gay person. We all know how awful you are. You're not fooling anyone with your...
Can I just give context on that? Because that sounded... Yeah, okay. For anyone who didn't know, what Amber was trying to say, and just to clarify, I'm not agreeing with this, but I felt like context was missing. What Amber was trying to say was that it's not their fault that PDFs are PDFs. It's a sexuality like being gay. So it wasn't that she was saying that gay people are PDFs or anything like that. I felt like that messaging was a little dangerously spurious. Yeah. Claim to be, how is Rachel qualified to cast doubt on ALR sexuality? I know, she does it a fair bit too. It's a good call. Very good call.
Fucking crocodile tears.
Talk about it. I don't really engage.
I found this out the other day. Crocodiles, the reason it's called crocodile tears is when crocodiles eat, they bite down so hard that it causes their eyes to release tears, and that's why it's called crocodile tears when you fake crying or like cry for attention.
And I don't plan on it. But to end like the girls are fighting saga, like I'm just gonna put it to an end now because we're not fighting. She's hearing crazy things about me and believing them, and I cannot change her opinion. I cannot change anything. She hates me. If she thinks I'm a manipulator, that's her opinion, and I cannot change that.
We all think that. We've all seen evidence of that.
I'm sure many of you watching agree with her.
I also think she's... I don't know too much about Rosie, but I'm pretty sure she also sucks. So it's just like, oh no, she doesn't like me? Great. We don't like her either.
Can't change her opinion. The only thing I can change is myself, and the only thing I can do is like I'm in control of my own, whether that's my words or my actions in all situations, and I'm not in control of anyone else's. So that's kind of where like it ends there. So
yeah, that was an empty sentence, to be honest. That didn't really cover any bases or have any tangible meaning, but thanks for sharing, I guess. I'm sweating, so I've just opened a window. If the audio quality drops, I'm really sorry, but I'm like so friggin' hot. I really
Must one inform everybody of that? Is that necessary? Do Marianne. Shame. I'm like, do I put it on screen? I put it on screen. Oh, you were quick. I wouldn't have thought of that. Oh no. Hey, Yummy, welcome in. The kid finally the kid fell asleep. Oh, welcome in. I'm so grateful to have you here. Thank you. Rachel talking about empty sentences is hilarious. Yes. Oh, Furball, I missed you. Hello, hello.
really need to get more information about Rosie. If anyone can recommend any good like Rosie cut down channels or Rosie lore videos, let me know.
Oh my god. Are you telling me that you're too lazy to even locate your own archive channels? Really? You can't find that yourself for a video that you want to make? Oh, I don't like it. I don't like Careful Nikki. Watch out. She's going to be coming your way.
I've seen a couple, but I'd be curious to see what other people have liked because I want to know a bit more about her.
I'm actually trying not to cry because I don't want it to drip down because the glitter already hurts. Oh, thank you. I support you too always.
No idea who that was to. You guys, I don't know what's going on, but I'm fucking cooking. It's so friggin' hot in here.
Oh my god! Marie, that was funny. Why the tears? I think it's the situation. Like, if she didn't like me for things that were, like, true, I get it. Like, I get it. But it's the allegations, baby. I
actually think it's more likely that you would be upset if somebody doesn't like you because what they're saying about you is true. Because if they dislike you for something that's not even true about you, you can just be like, I don't fucking care. You don't like me. What you think about me isn't even true, so it's not relevant. If somebody dislikes you for something that's genuinely true about you, I think that's more painful because then they actually dislike you for what you did rather than what they think you did. You know what I mean?
don't really want to talk about it.
It's more personal. It hits harder because it's real. Only watch the worst of QLR. Ooh, part 4 coming. Blocker. That's not how YouTube works, unfortunately. I was thinking about that earlier. Like, if minors come into my live streams, for example, I really don't want minors in here because this isn't the sort of content that they should be consuming with, you know, vulnerable minds and developing minds and things like that. But realistically, what can we do? Because blocking, they can still watch the content. It doesn't do anything. It just stops them from interacting with the content. Yeah. Hey, Nerdly, popping in to say hi and then going back to the start. Enjoy. You're going to hear about eyebrows for quite a while. Oh no, cutting a tooth. Oh, yeah, that's not pleasant. You disagree with Rachel. You think that Amber was saying as a way to reach out to Rosie, people lie about us both. It would mean something to both of them. Yeah, like common ground, you mean?
But anymore. I think that I wish her nothing but the best. Like, obviously, like, she found love and I love that for her. She deserves it. I think everyone deserves love, like real love. It can make you like a happier and better person, especially if it's the right person.
It doesn't seem like that's what's happening to Rosie though, from what I've seen, clips I've seen of how she speaks to Remy. I don't think there's very much love going on there. I think there's a lot of strange feederism and control, or certainly like fat fetish going on there. Not sure how much love, but I don't know.
Sometimes, like,
who's she been watching, do you think? That's not my content. I wonder. Protect the Rosie reactors from Rachel. She needs to do her own research, right? Yes. Basically what you're saying, it's a manipulation tactic from Amber to Rosie. Yes, that ordinarily Rosie would use it, and it would work vice versa. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Bettering yourself for yourself doesn't work as strong, so sometimes having that motivation and that support and that person you want to be better for works. Whatever works for someone works for someone. Like, I know there's people out there like who are like, you know what, I need to, you know, quit doing this and become a better person for my children or for my partner or for my best friend. Like, it doesn't matter. Sometimes people don't love themselves enough to do it for themselves. I'm not saying that about her. Now I feel like I'm just rambling because I'm actually talking about myself. Like, for a while there, like, I didn't better myself for myself or for anyone really. But then I woke up June 29th.
Has that changed? Is she still, like, is she doing stuff to better her life? Oh, it's the cat flap. We need to popularize cat flap. Oh, you can't wait till Rachel learns about the doggy door. Oh, you'll respond to Rachel in the same way that you'll respond to Snowflake. Watch and learn, baby.
And I was like, I can't do this anymore. And since then, if you go to my TikTok, you'll know what I'm talking about, you know?
What happened June 29th? Do you reckon Emily threatened to leave her? No, I doubt that, because Emily would have been happier with her gaining weight. I kind of don't care, but I'm also kind of curious what happened June 29th.
Madam, you care. You care.
9th? Anyone? No? Probs not.
Anyways, I feel like I'm now just like rambling at this point because
You are.
I don't know how to live stream and I go off on tangents and topics and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. But regardless, Rosie, I wish you nothing but the best. I know you want nothing to do with Girl World. Neither do I, so we're on the same page here.
Hilarious. They've both fed Girl World for a long time. Rosie's finally getting the attention she wanted this whole time, and now she doesn't want it. It's so funny.
And I genuinely just wish you nothing but the best. And
I don't think she doesn't want it at all. I think she very much wants it. I think she's pretending to not want it. But yeah, no, Stin, don't go to work. Stay here. No. Tell your boss that there's important chookin' stuff that you need to be doing. You had very strong opinions about the ankle, which you now realize may have been brainwashed by the overlords of Girl World. I do think that the ankle watches everything and learns for himself. Right. I haven't heard anything. Literally the extent that I know about the ankle is that he did me a shout out once, which was very kind. I haven't heard anything, and I don't know who the overlords are. This chookin just does what this chookin does. You meant cat flap or doggy door. I don't know words. Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen that image, I wish I hadn't have, but now I have. And there's... Okay, I'll let you... I'll give you some insight into something that happens in my personal life here. So, I saw the image of the cat flap, right? And there's a particular way that when my doona gets, like, unseated in its cover, it kind of hangs out the bottom of my bed in a very familiar way. And I can't unsee it. It's just right there. There's ankle tea? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. We love a doona. You spelled it wrong. It's not like tuna, it's like... I can't think. It's got a double O, not a U. A doona. What's it called? A comforter. Comforter. A doona. Yeah. You know, the thing that goes on your bed. The warm thing. And it goes inside a cover. The blanket. Doona is spelled D-O-O-N-A. The resident Aussie has entered. Thank you, Asha. Thank you. Duvet? Yeah. Yep, duvet. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's fine. You learned a word.
I did not mean to trigger you. I will try my very hardest from this point forward to never speak about you again, because I don't want to be the one to mess with someone's mental health. And that goes for anybody and everybody.
Except that, sorry, that took me so long, except that it didn't though, did it? When Beck asked you not to speak about them and then you carried on speaking about them.
Dollar Tree fall decor haul or vlog. That is so specific. I did listen to Ariana Grande's new album and I love it. I love it so much. Pedal is so good. I love the music video. It was great. I loved it so much.
Is that it? I love the music video and that's it?
Dollar Tree hauls. I guess I'm doing Dollar Tree hauls here and there once things get a moving and grooving and feel a little, once I feel a little bit more, what's the word for it? Stable?
Earning more money?
Right now, like, my money goes to all my bills, saving, like, for taxes that you pay next year. Oh, quiet on the creek. And also food money. Like, oh my God, I've been spending so much money on groceries, but it's like, because I cook every single thing that I am eating. And
oh my gosh, Rachel, you need to cover somebody else. This is not good. This is not content. This might be the worst that I've seen from Amber. Like, in regards to entertainment value. Yeah, like a down blanket. That's what I'm talking about. But it hangs out of the, the cover, the Doona cover, or the duvet cover, in exactly the same way, Oh, right. Okay, there was a point in time where everybody was saying that the ankle was a misogynist because of a comment he made about periods as a gay man. You don't judge him for that. Okay, real question. How can somebody lose subscribers for that? Oh, I'm not going to finish that sentence. No, that'll get me into trouble. No, never mind. I agree. I think that's, whatever. Need to get covers and zippers. Yeah, they've got these annoying little, snaps. And they keep popping out because, the cover gets pulled and, yeah. Yeah, no, I think the overarching message here is that the ankle is not sus. Like I say, I have no opinion whatsoever, negative or positive, other than the shout out, which I appreciated. Rachel just stares at Amber talking, not editing. There's nothing in here. Exactly. Why is this a pre-recorded video?
And it does cost a bit.
Where is she earning money from? Is it just Cameo? I don't think she can be earning enough from Cameo to pay.
No, I wonder the same thing. Okay, so I know we kind of briefly discussed this last time, but I'm really racking my brain to work out how Amber is surviving right now. And surviving, apparently, to fuel the current machine that she is in, so in excess is what I'm trying to say. That's not cheap to do. And especially not the way prices are in the US at the moment. And I get that she's selling cameos. I can't see that would be enough to sustain her current lifestyle. And we know that TikTok really doesn't pay much at all. She'll be getting like a few dollars for even the really high view shorts that she does. She could be doing spicy time content. I was thinking about this because I think realistically it would be very difficult for any of the girls to start doing that kind of content without somebody finding it. But what I was thinking, what if she's not showing defining characteristics in those videos or images? Right? What if she can't be identified? Or Emily can't be identified? Do you think we would be able to tell who's who if we were just looking at a, I don't want to get too explicit with it, but, right? Still talking about the ankle. Do people actually like periods? I don't know. There's bound to be somebody, right? You thought, whoops, sorry. You thought there was another recent Ambi link? A saucy dishwashing video? I hadn't heard about that. Possibly. So it looks like Amber is single. Is that why both Rachel and Amber's video is such a wet sandwich right now? Oh. Has Amber ever been at home alone in this, and this is cabin fever? Oh, maybe. There was a leak of Amber's recently. I saw it causing a stir on the Reddit, so it's definitely spicy content. Right. See, that to me would be the most logical jump for her. She doesn't want to get a normie job, and let's be honest, getting a normie job is going to be challenging for her in this kind of situation. It seems like if you want to do the least effort and you want to maintain your current lifestyle, would that not be the go-to? Yeah, I don't know. You thought it looked a bit AI? Who could tell anymore? See, that's the thing. You saw it on Twitter? It was posted in Charlie's Discord. Okay, I'll check it out after the stream. Is it in that particular not safe for work channel? Because I've been scarred there before. Just saying. You think she's also after Stefan's attention? It kind of seems that way. Yeah.
Pay for everything, but I feel like, is it TikTok? Like, where else can she be earning money from? It must just be those sources. So, and Mama Lynn, I really don't know, but somebody.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that I speculated too. Is Mama Lynn footing the bill? Is Emily paying, like, does she have a sugar mama of some description? It was, yes, it was in Not Safe for Work. Yami has it. Of course. Why would I not think to just go straight to Yami? Thank you, Yami. Do I want to see it though? Can I just, like, why would I be watching it? Am I watching it to see if I think it's AI or not? Is that why I would be watching it? Because why else do I want to see that?
He must be helping her, or somehow she's just getting through. I am curious how she's affording her life post YouTube. I bet you when she gets like back being remonetized again and she makes more money again, possibly she'll get back on the takeout. I feel like this diet thing may have been through necessity because she couldn't.
Heldal, you make a solid argument for science. Yes, okay.
Literally afford takeout, maybe, although groceries are expensive too, so I'm not sure.
You're aging like ice cream on a... Okay, listen. Someone said you're aging like ice cream outside on a hot summer day. And you know what's funny? That sounds like a compliment, right? You're like, ooh, ice cream on a hot summer day. It sounds like, oh wow, that's like a nice compliment.
No, it doesn't.
But then what it really means is like, honey, melted ice cream is so ugly and you're looking really ugly and old. Stop. I am old, but I am not ugly.
Who is this person? You're not old, girl. You're 36. The only thing that makes you old is your weight. You're not old at all. You're young as all hell. If you fucking had got it together in your 20s, you'd be fine by now. Unfortunately, that's not the case.
Nobody is. None of you are. Red lipstick would look good. I feel like, I don't know, because my lips are so small. Red lipstick looks weird on small lips. Is that just me? Especially myself.
No, that's not just you. I think it looks weird too. Thanks, Yami. I see it. I'm not gonna play it on stream, but I will view it after the stream. Why are they always such low quality? Like 4 pixels. Oh no. During the LCU, didn't she talk about arm pics? That does kind of ring a bell. I do not sound happy. Stop it.
I don't know.
I could see her in a red lip, maybe.
Do I know French words? I don't. It's not supposed to be a compliment, I know. I don't have lips at all. They're like 2 little lines. I'm allergic to the glitter on my eyes, or it's like gold. Gold. It's old and expired. Oh my god.
Take it off.
Like, look how skinny my top lip looks. And it's like that a lot when, like, I have, like, when my body is not as swollen, like, just all around. So my lip looks so...
We are half an hour into this. I am so sorry. This was such a poor choice. See, there's a benefit to me watching things ahead of time, because it means that if it's a complete dud, then I don't need to cover it. But on the other side of things, I think it's more fun if I'm reacting to it raw, because you all know potentially what's coming and I don't. You know, there's fun to be had from that. Half an hour in and we've talked about eyebrows and whatever's happening at the moment. I don't know. Half an hour of just absolutely nothing. And this is a video that Rachel was like, yep, no, this is good. We can put this out. My mods are trouble. It's just suds. Is it not adult? No, I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it. That's naughty. Can you believe you earlier said you thought there was a lack of derailment? It just took Yummy to enter the chat. That's what was missing. You needed your partner in crime.
So much smaller on top. It's crazy.
Is she suggesting,
thing
is she suggesting that she's got lymphedema in her top lip? Is that what that was? When she's not swollen, her lip is less swollen? Oh, she's funny, man. Dr. Lynn, that's hilarious.
Yeah, for real. Here, let me pop them out.
Ew. Oh, God, I hated that. I feel sick now. Not the noise. Ew, what was she doing?
Oh my god, Botox or lip filler? I've never considered Botox, but lip filler, yes. Yes. I've thought about it for like a decade now, but I'm too scared, so I'm
probably a good thing
for that. My favorite activity to do, I bounce between so many different hobbies, but like at the end of the day, let's be honest, putting together an expert Lego is like, it's the only way. It's the
You know what? I feel like, here's the thing. I live stream, right? In case you didn't know. I get on here and I talk a bunch of shit while watching, you know, something else on the screen. So I have a source of which conversation can come from, right? I have to say, I don't know that I would have the confidence to do what Amber is doing and just get up and just with nothing, just like prattle on for ages, just talking nonsense and talking nothing. I would feel really self-conscious that it would be too boring. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, me. I'm not trouble at all. I'm like the most innocent one here. I love harmless crime. Can confirm Yummy is innocent. They're conspiring. My mods are conspiring against me, everybody. Oh my god, ooh, what is you doing? Cool critical analysis, Rachel. You're not innocent, but you're also not a liar. That's like that thing on Labyrinth, you know, where one of them always tells the truth and one of them always lies. That messes with my brain so much. I think it's called inflated ego. Yes, you're probably right. Maybe that would help. I'll try that next time.
Only way. I don't know what Rivals is, no.
Is that her only hobby, putting together expert Legos? There's no shame in the Lego game, that's for sure.
I would throw out this expired glitter, but they don't make it anymore. I'm pretty sure it's ColourPop. So when I look in the mirror, it depends. Am I looking at just like my face? My biggest issue is probably like right here. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? I don't like right there on me, if we're just talking about my face.
I can't see anything there.
She has bags. That's what she's seeing. It's like, I mean, as a bag wearing girly pop, that's a sentence. It doesn't matter how tired or not tired I am. I have eye bags. It is what it is. Embrace the eye bags. Having said that, I am legitimately concerned about Amber's health right now. I think the skin is it betrays what's going on, right? You don't judge hobbies, but knitters are the coolest. Oh, knitters are pretty cool. At least you don't call me short or blind. I am one of those things. Rachel put on all that makeup and got all done up to sit down and eat a bowl of cornflakes. Eye bags is all the rage in Chinese makeup. I've also noticed in Korean makeup as well, they do kind of they do something with, I guess it's eyeshadow, that kind of creates a double eyelid effect. Yeah, it's something. Do you work hard for your eye bags? Same. Relatable.
Skin.
I never noticed you had big ears. Kat, thank you. Do you watch any reality TV? I do. I watch Jersey Shore Family Vacation, which their last season. I think they said they might go to like a streaming network. I don't really know. Like, are they really? Like, I don't know. What other realities do I watch?
Yeah, Rachel has them too. I'm just noticing.
Watch Beast Games. I wonder if he's gonna have a third season. I would love that. Big Brother. My brain is not working. Honey Boo Boo or Mama June or whatever the hell that's called.
This explains a lot. I will just say, this explains a lot.
Still watch that. Will you do any more Torrid Hall vlogs? Yeah, that could be fun.
Please do.
She has no money. Everybody's like, oh, will you buy the Legos? Will you buy the Torrid Halls? Will you go to Dollar Tree? She has no money.
I fucking love a Torrid haul. Problem is, Torrid clothes are really expensive, so she'd probably struggle to make one of those now because she'd have to spend loads of money and she doesn't probably earn enough. She could buy a load of clothes, try them all on and send them all back.
Oh, Vera, I just remembered I wanted you to show us how Rachel crochets like a knitter. That comment hasn't left my mind. Okay, I'll find it. We can side quest at the end. She does. She crochets like a knitter. I knit like a crocheter. It's just, I think it is dependent on what your foundational fiber art was, and it kind of informs on how you handle everything else moving forward.
But that's obviously pretty unethical. But I know that's what loads of like haul video making people, content creators do.
Yeah, teach me a word in French. I would love that. Nothing offensive. Don't trick me. Hot pink propaganda vlogs are coming. I'm building a backlog. Baby. Or trying
She's obsessed with her backlog. Whenever she talks about her backlog, I just imagine her shitting on the side of the sink. I'm sorry, I just do.
Yes, 1,000 Pound Roomies was so good. They're coming out with a season 2. Stop. I messaged one of the girls from there because I thought she was so cute. I like literally have a crush on her. I'm not gonna lie. I have a crush on one of the girls. Why do I forget her name? But it was after I watched the season. I like was obsessed, and I messaged her on Instagram. And I was like, "You're adorable. I genuinely can't with you. Like, I have like a."
Is she admitting to cheating? Is she... What? Surely this would piss Emily off. Surely.
He crushed. I was like, oh my god,
that's so inappropriate.
I just loved her personality. I was like, I can't. When you say you have a crush on her, so okay, I have like this thing like where it's like a girl crush. Like I know I'm a lesbian, but I have like girl crushes that like where I'm like, how do I explain it? It's not romantic.
Oh boy, I have a feeling that there's about to be some ignorant sexuality stuff going on. And did I just jump? Oh, I did. Where were we? No! I've ruined it all. Hang on. She just said crush. Yes. Okay. I have a feeling Rachel is about to say some bad stuff. There we go.
I like literally have a crush on her. I'm not gonna lie. I have a crush on one of the girls. Why do I forget her name? But it was after I watched the season. I like was obsessed, and I messaged her on Instagram. And I was like, "You're adorable. I genuinely can't with you. Like, I have like a."
Is she admitting to cheating? Is she... What? Surely this would piss Emily off. Surely.
He crushed. I was like, oh my god.
That's so inappropriate.
I just loved her personality. I was like, I can't. When you say you have a crush on her. So, okay. I have like this thing, like where it's like a girl crush. Like I know I'm a lesbian, but I have like girl crushes that like where I'm like, how do I explain it? It's not romantic. It's nothing like that, right? It's like I have a crush on you because I just think you're so cutesy and I love your personality, and it's just like I can't help it. Like maybe a friend crush, but like a little more like extreme, but not like romantic. Like I wouldn't be in a relationship. I wouldn't kiss you. I wouldn't, nothing like that. I don't know how to explain it. Like I feel that way about it.
Sounds like narcissistic obsession. It sounds like you want that person to be your next little victim.
Couple people, and it's nothing like my girlfriend knows. It's nothing like crazy. It's not like because I'm very demisexual. Like. Why are we going down this? Anyways.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm seeing... Do you want to do the side quest now? I have found the video. I will be able to show you what I mean. If you want to side quest, we can side quest. Look. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it was in this video. This video did so well. Look at that, 73,000 views. She was a tiny channel at the time, but these take so much effort. She did not want to do this kind of effort. Asexuals don't claim ALR. And in all honesty, it would be realistically difficult to determine whether ALR is, because she's got her body into such a state that her entire endocrine system will be messed up. So, like, yeah. Anyway, okay. Yep, you love side quests. We are side questing. So, she did this video.
Hello.
No. Shush. Okay. The way she holds... Hang on, let me mute this because we don't need to hear it. It's the way she holds the yarn and circles it around. So like when you... Sorry, I've got my background on. No, that's no good. When and look, I'm in the way. Hang on. Okay. So like watch this hand here and how she moves the yarn. She loops it the way you would loop it around a knitting needle, right? Where you actually do the motion of looping it. And she actually loops like that. That's weird in crochet because usually you turn the hook to grab the yarn rather than actually loop the yarn around. Does that make sense? So that's why I say she crochets like a knitter. That's like knitting. So my theory is she learned knitting first, right? And she's keeping the same habits. You happy we're getting distracted by crafts? And that's a weird way to throw in knitting. You've been told you have a very puzzled look on your face while constantly while knitting. And what I mean by I knit like a crocheter is I do the continental version where the yarn is actually held in my left hand and I maneuver the knitting needles like you would maneuver a crochet hook. So if you've come from crocheting and you want to learn knitting, the best way is to learn the continental method, and like that's what the speed knitters use, right? So in my opinion, the more effective way of knitting. But if you have come from knitting first and you're learning crochet, you might do it like this. Does any of that matter? Absolutely not. Do the fiber art. Have fun with the fiber art. I just thought this was funny. Oh no, Lucy. This is way more interesting than the reaction video. Oh. We should do you know, like when Rachel is absent for extended periods of time, we should do retro reacts, shouldn't we? There is a can't talk, treasure trove in her YouTube channel. You think you loop the yarn like that too, though you feel like if this video is a tutorial, it might be just for demo purposes. But it's weird though. Like, okay, I've been crocheting for far longer than I care to admit because it makes me sound very old. I think this is still weird even in a tutorial version. It complicates the action in my mind. Like having taught crochet, it's not the most effective way to do it. But having said that, if that's how you do it and that's how you've learned, whatever. So, yeah. I love hand embroidery. The more monotonous and fiddly something is, the more I'm going to love it. You do continental, but that's an odd throwing technique. Well, see, in continental, you wouldn't be throwing it at all, right? You're just scooping it up with the knitting needles. But she's doing it as though she's doing the... What's the other... Not continental. What's the other one? She's doing this like that. Yeah. You'd be here just for arts and crafts and chicken and hang out? Yeah. That's been requested before. You want to film yourself crocheting to have beer analyzed? I would. She's beginner to intermediate at best. She did declare in one of her videos that she was damn good at crocheting, and I agree with you. I think she's beginner, and she is making tutorial videos, which, I mean, this was a good tutorial video, to be fair. But damn good crocheter, she's okay. It's fine. So long as she's having fun with it, that's the most important part of this. But yeah, anyway, that's what we were talking about in that video. Oh, look, Brittany. Okay. I'm gonna go back to this. Hang on, I gotta put myself back because that will not do. I think I was here. That kind of looks right. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. All right, back to this.
A bestie crush. It's something. It's like, oh my god, you're so adorable. I fucking can't.
Thank God she stopped talking because I really did not want to hear about her being demisexual, to be honest.
Someone's like, that's not normal. Okay. Mayo gate. Oh, do people not like that I use mayo? It's okay. You can use mayo. Like, don't be afraid. And it could be the full fat one. Like, the full... It's okay. I'm adorable. Thank you. You have no idea how to relate to people in a normal way. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know how to relate to people. I don't know.
She absolutely doesn't. I mean, she never goes out. This is what happens if you stay in your apartment your whole life and all you ever do is go to bingo and you never meet new people and make new acquaintances and practice your social skills. Also, so much of social skill building, I think, happens at work. Like, lots of it, lots of resilience and ability to, like, know how to deal with people and how to handle certain difficult situations you get from work. And she doesn't have that experience. I'm not saying people with, like, social media careers don't have good people skills, but for Amber specifically, it seems like she just doesn't know how to talk like a normal person. She acts like a child. Emily said she got on really well with her daughter because it was like two children talking to each other.
A friend crush just means you really like someone platonically and you really want a friendship with said person. See, I don't even feel that way. Like, I don't need to be her friend, but I know that feeling. I've had that feeling. I've had that feeling where it's like, oh my god, I meet someone, I'm like, I need to be their friend. Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. I have felt that way.
I feel like there should be a little, like, radar that dings off the top of her poop bun to tell everybody around her, like, don't let it happen. Don't let her be your friend. Don't let her pull you into her psychopathic ways.
Yes, I have that with somebody. I do. Martina from Nerdforge. Has everybody seen Nerdforge? Because if you haven't and you like crafty things, you need to see it. Martina is iconic. Cables are so much fun and so beautiful. I haven't learned how to do that yet. I am very, very, very new to knitting, but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm making a jumper at the moment. Yes, you love her? Oh, I'm so glad you know her. But yeah, I was gonna say something else, and now I'm fully blanked. Never mind, I'll keep playing.
You're deceiving your audience by filming ahead of time. Oh.
I mean, I don't agree with that. There's nothing wrong with filming ahead of time, to be honest.
I don't really know what that means. I don't really know what that means because I'm literally just filming backlog. Everything is going to be chronological order. Sometimes I just like to film things ahead of time. Nothing I talk about in my vlogs is really anything that, like, I mean, honestly, I'm in my boring era, you know?
We know. We've been known, girl.
Choker cheese. That's a good username.
You guys, I'm trying, but this is really getting dull. Christ, I mean, what's she even talking about? Sometimes I watch her and I really do question the trajectory of my channel, you know?
Yes, I think you should. Look, here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and say that I am equally proud of every single video I've put out. Some videos I've put out I'm really ultra proud of, and unfortunately some of those are the lower performing ones. I enjoyed them and I think that's what matters, but there isn't, I don't think, a video like this that I've put out. I don't think this would have made the cut, honestly. I think I would have recorded it and watched it back and gone, no, I'm not putting that out. That's just because you've spent time on it doesn't mean it needs to go out. And I have done that with videos in the past, right? Where it's just like, no, it's not working. It's not right. I don't want it. It doesn't represent my channel. And like I said, this is so far from her original content and the quality that she was putting out. And this is like, yeah, is she trying? Rachel, if this is dull to you, you know you can edit it out. But look at this. Furball, where in this video has there been something that is good? We are at minute 36 and a half minutes in of a 42-minute video. If she edited it out, she's going to be left with 6 minutes. Assuming that there's something in the last 6 minutes. Like, seriously, the whole thing needed to just go in the bin. Rachel, can you go back to the pretty hair? I like your pretty hair. Yes. Her alt days. She said she needed to clean up her act for her work, apparently. If she edited out all of the dull bits, she wouldn't have a video. Like, do you need to have a video at any cost? Like, would it have mattered if she had have recorded a bunch of these all at once, because clearly that's what she does, and then she edits them and releases them one after the other? Would it have been the end of the world if this one just didn't go? Does it matter? One less video.
I watch this and I just think, there's so much more interesting stuff in the world that could be said, and she is so, like, dull and not bringing anything to the conversation. I feel like Amma, just try. I wish she would talk about...
Yeah, and that's the thing. Look, I have said that I do not think that Rachel is as intelligent as what Rachel thinks Rachel is, but she does have something, right? She does have something to bring to the table. And why are we pushing this out when there might actually be something that you could have a voice on? And that's why I keep coming back to, this is all about the money. This is all about the numbers. She doesn't want to put work into editing a video that's going to get 4,000 views. That's what this boils down to. You finally checked the ambivid in the mod chat, and it's the same as the one in the Clucker ALR thread. It's just horrifically cropped, like cropped so high we'd have a meter before a nip. Oh my gosh. Wait, so did somebody put that in my Discord on the Amber channel?
Something interesting, something that isn't just like random useless crap, so we could actually have a good conversation, or like, I don't know, just this is too much to ask. I don't even know why I'm bothering saying this. It's Amberlyn Reed. Like,
you need to do something. This is bleak. This is, well, I mean, this is one way to get rid of me, isn't it?
Who am I kidding? She really, really has nothing to bring to the party, huh? Good lord. Not the silence.
You could have edited this out. Why did you leave it in? This is a pre-recorded video. Is she that hell-bent on doing nothing? Like, no editing? She doesn't want to put any time or effort into this. She's just so hell-bent on doing the least amount possible that she's happy to put all of this in.
What are we doing?
No, I do not talk to Alexis, no. I don't know about the LCU, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Like, I told Keem I'm very, very skeptical, and I just don't like the drama.
I'm sweating. But the thing is, the drama is the only thing anybody wants from you, so you can't win. You're gonna have to embrace it or get a normal job.
Like, I don't know. When I'm in my drama era again, maybe.
No, she doesn't. We've had this conversation many a time. There are so many things that Amber could do on her channel that that people would watch. It might not earn her the big drama dollars, but it would keep her going. Right?
How tall is Keem? I don't know. I've never met him.
Short. I bet he's short. He gives short energy.
Person, but I think, like, I know he's
sorry, that wasn't shade to short guys. Just I don't like him.
Under 6 foot.
I think he's quite short. I'm pretty sure he's shorter than his girlfriend. Wife now. I could be wrong. Also, she just said she might go into her drama era again, right? Did you guys hear that? That's exciting. Bring it back. Only if it's real, though. You know what she should do? Oh, fucked up screen recording. She should just address, like, all of the controversies that she's ever been in a video. She should just make videos about all of the stuff. She should go back to doing Let's Talks and just address all of the stuff that she's ever lied about. It would just be so fun. Bring it all back up.
Hey, Rachel, can you do that too? Can you please do that?
Again, I'm bored. Okay, you guys, I think it's going to be another one where I go to the transcript because I am incredibly bored and there is nothing happening.
It's hard. Like, it's hard to get out of it. Like, when you're, like, under a microscope online, it's like things that have changed about you. Sometimes so many things is so personal and, like, internal. Like, people can't.
Oh my god, Cramblings, you're 5'9". You are so much taller than me. Keemstar comes across as a mean little gnome. Yes, it's not a good slur though, is it? But it's just a nasty human being. You haven't watched her in ages. You used to really like her stuff. You have a lot of company in this community, but she really dropped the ball with the Emily stuff. Only just checked in on her, and the teeth licking thing is viscerally upsetting. I'm so sorry. And then I had to go and slow it down and replay it. Yeah. I got a massive surge of subscribers when she did that. And it was all the same. People thinking that she was something that she wasn't. And basically everybody found this spot. So, yeah. You were gonna say, Sarama Roosters, is it a bantam? Am I reading that right? Have big D energy more than Keem. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're tall too, Darkwick. I'm so short. You're 5'3", you're still taller than me much. Not by much, but you are. Your eldest daughter is 5'9" too, and she's still growing. My goodness.
People can't see those things. Like, you guys see a bun, and you guys see the same bun from 2019. And I get it. I would too. Like, I'm just a stranger to you guys. Like,
Well, it's the behaviour though. It's the documented behaviour from years and years of live streams that were just 6 months ago. She was doing all the fuckery with Emily and lying about the nail marks and the diaries and everything, all that stuff. So she hasn't changed. She's displayed the same patterns. If there was any proof of her changing, it would be the fact that there was no drama happening, which is why I think
we have important side questing business. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. He's so tiny and so cute. Oh, look at his tail. It's like the size of his entire body. Oh, he's precious. Oh, this is what happens when I get bored with Rachel. I am so sorry to replay people. I've been getting a weird amount of comments recently where it's like people saying, you know, do you do videos? Because there's a lot of pausing in the live and stuff like that. Like, yes, I do videos. Oh, but the problem is we get sidetracked very easily. Yeah. They have puffed out chests and long wings. They're beautiful. Pocket boo boo. Oh. Yeah, so regal. I mean, all roosters are. They're all good boys, but yeah. Anyway, we're nearly there, everybody. We can do this.
I think this is such a difficult situation for her because with no drama, there's no interest and no content. So she's in this tough spot where she has to kind of let herself become boring if she's going to ever heal, but that means that she'll have no content and make no money. So she's on this kind of weird trajectory, which is why I find it so interesting to see what's going to happen. But she doesn't seem to have changed. I think deep down she's the same frigging person.
I fully get it. What you guys see is poop bun from 2019. I get it. I honestly don't care.
No, I see you lying about Rarity. I see you lying about Rarity like 7 months ago or whenever it was.
Hello, TV Sinclair. It's been a hot minute. Welcome in. You're having a late dinner and decided to pop in while you cook. I'm so glad. Hello, how are you? Whoops, highlighting my own bot. My good. This has been a long one. Yeah, that was a full-grown rooster. It was. They're just so tiny. It's like, it's almost like Bantam needs a Bantam. Like a Bantam. It's adorable.
It's not poop bun. It's not 2019. It's 2025 November.
Either. But the truth is it's not. It's a different bun. It's the same bun with a different meaning. Like, it's just, I don't know, and that's okay. Like,
it's the same bun with a different meaning. Almost sounds like she's talking about her shelf. Same buns, different meaning.
Being online means people are going to think what they want, assume what they want, and you cannot change your opinion. And I'm never going to. I'm just going to be me. And I don't know. It is what it is type of deals. Ooh, I'm sagging. That's a good thing. That means
That's really valid secretly frogs. I don't think we should forget about Rarity, but I also need that not to be the only thing she mentions in response to anything Amber says. Well, you're right, because there's been a handful of things, actually more than a handful of things, that are essentially being brushed under the rug, swept under the rug by using just that statement, right? Yeah, there are other valid things to criticize, but I suppose it's the low-hanging fruit for her, and we are definitely on the path of least resistance era. Like, for sure.
weight loss is working because I'm telling you. Otherwise, I would look the opposite of that. And that is my goal. So thank you. What makes me happy? My fur baby's number one. Music, my little hobby.
Yeah, every time Rachel laughs, all I hear is the self-loathing. So I agree. I don't think she's enjoying this. And I think we're all picking up on this. And I think if at least Rachel were engaged with this content, like if at least Rachel was enjoying the video that she's making, it would make it a lot more pleasurable for us to watch. Pleasurable was a choice of words. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's entertaining to watch people do something that they love, even if you're not necessarily into that specific thing yourself. And I don't think she wants to do this. And it's bad. And I think she knows it's bad. And I think, honestly, I'm going to have to vet the videos moving forward because this is awful. And I don't even want this on my live stream. It's that bad. You think it's because it's the only thing Rachel had direct T on herself and she wants everyone to remember that she was once relevant in the space, same as the nail marks and the kicking thing. You're right. I think you've totally clocked that for sure. An astute observation if I've ever seen one. Rachel has pigeonholed herself into only doing ALR content and is now stuck with it. But see, that's the thing. If she just had the patience to allow her audience to adjust to a new person or a new few people, like I think a few people is good, she would totally get there. But she's not patient enough and she doesn't want to do the video that gets 4,000 views. But I think she needs to. I think she's scared to do that. I wish this chat could have pics and gifs so I could have responded to Vera's pleasurable teeth looking. Yeah, have we clipped that? Because I think we need to clip that.
Hobbies, my supporters, I love you guys so much. My mom, my family.
Okay, I'm going to stop there. Well, that was...
Oh, thank goodness for that. If she had patience, has she ever shown patience? Not that I've witnessed. She at least managed to finish a degree, apparently, although I haven't seen it, to be fair. But no, patience is something that she needs to learn. Has not exhibited any. Oh my goodness. Okay, how is she going to finish this up? We've got less than 2 minutes.
It was quite telling. I think despite the fact that that live stream itself was actually like incredibly fucking boring, what it does still reveal is that she doesn't have a plan. She doesn't know what she's going to do with her content. She clearly, in my opinion, doesn't really know who she is or what she's aiming for or who she wants to be. She is just filming herself and spitballing on camera. And you can see from the views, this video doesn't even have 10,000 views, or this live stream, and it's been up for 3 days. This is not going to work. And I think all the while there's still something to say about her. I'm going to keep covering her, but I am curious to see.
Of course you are. Of course.
How this is going to develop if she does get remonetized. She is going to have to address some of her controversies in order to garner enough interest to pay her bills. And if she doesn't, she is going to fade into irrelevance. Irrelevance? She's going to become irrelevant. And I think that might be a good thing for her, provided she keeps losing weight and gets a job, but that's not going to happen. So I think the cycle is just cycling, and give it a month or so and we'll be back in full crash out Lynn. So yeah, can't wait for that. I'll be filming myself watching it for you guys. That'll do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Follow me on Instagram if you don't already, at Rachel the Python. And that's it. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Oof. My goodness. Okay, so this video it was released yesterday. It's got 13, almost 14,000 views. It's not horrendous for her. I don't think she would be happy with that though. I'll just remove my background for a second and put you back on the that one. So the last few videos actually haven't been doing that great. And it's like 20,000 views. When you consider that she, at her peak, was getting 200,000 views, this is quite the fall. Now, I will say that I don't... Oh, this one got 72,000 views. The Satisfying Downfall of Amberlynn Reid. What I will say, though, is that she is doing herself a disservice because she's essentially having to reset the algorithm every single time she comes back from a break, because her shortest break was like 4 weeks. And in that time, the algorithm decides to go, no, we're not putting your content in front of anybody. So these views will essentially just be her subscribers, right? So she's shooting herself in the foot in that way. If she were consistently uploading and she started to cover somebody new and just pushed through the fact that for a little bit, the views are going to be a bit lower, but also work the algorithm so that she can attract a new audience as well. Because take my channel, for example. Initially, I first started covering Amber and I built up a very small amount of subscribers of Amber community. Then I started covering Eugenia and I went viral with a Eugenia video. So there was a point there where like 95% of my audience were Eugenia viewers. And Eugenia viewers do not, like, it's a completely separate community. Some people will come across, and I know some of you have said, I've been your gateway from Eugenia into Girl World, but not everybody. Like, Eugenia's community is very insular for the most part. So even though I had gained all of those subscribers, it doesn't necessarily mean that I had gained viewers for all of my videos, right? And then I started covering Rachel, and of course the React Again brought a surge in. So now I have like half my community is Eugenia people and half my community is Rachel people. And then Rachel gets boring, so now I'm like, well, we're throwing somebody else in. I start covering Roz. There was a good couple of months there of my covering Roz where there was very little interest from my community, but slowly and surely either people have transitioned from other videos into this one, or I'm finding a new community, and that's how it works. And that's why she can absolutely start covering somebody new, but she needs to be able to like push through the fact that views are just going to be shit for a while. And you just have to sit with that. It just is what it is. If this is a future thing that she wants to try and make happen, if this is a career path that she wants, this is just what needs to happen. If this is not a career path that she wants, because she actually does have a normie job, right? Then don't do what you just did. Do what you love. If it's not for the money, if it's not for the views, at least be doing videos that you want to watch, that you are proud of. Because this, what we just watched, is not it. Like, absolutely appalling. You came for Girl World and then watched my Eugenia content. You're a completionist. Yeah. Eugenia, my Eugenia content will always be, I think, have a special place for me. But yeah, I'm actually working on another Eugenia video, like, as we speak, and yeah, it's taking a turn. But yeah, so look, she's kind of, I think, at a crossroads where she has some decisions to make, because she's not handling this in a way that makes any sense for any of the currencies that she holds to be important. And the first one is not feeding that algorithm. You have to feed the algorithm if you want to attract new members. It just kind of, it's the way it works. It sucks, but it is what it is. And that is easy because it's just a numbers game. You just need to pump out the content regularly enough for the algorithm to go, oh yes, we can predict this, so we're going to push forward. But yeah. Funnily enough, you think you heard from the uncle? Yeah, it was very kind of him. He did like a little spotlight, community spotlight thing, and I was shouted out with a couple of other channels, but I got a decent amount. Do you know what's funny? Shout outs, the quality matters. So I've been shouted out on my channel by what's his name? Adam McIntyre. It's a big channel. It's like 500,000 subscribers channel. He did a full-on react to one of my Eugenia videos and shouted me out, and I think I got like 20 people from it. The Ankle at like, what, 30,000 subscribers, and Charlie at over 100,000 subscribers. I got a lot of people from them. I think the way it's done matters, and it was so kind of both of them to support my channel in that way. But yeah, you're into both EC and Girl World, and you just happen to cover both. Happy days. And chickens. Okay, all right. So that was I'm gonna have to proof these videos. She can't be trusted for quality anymore, unfortunately, which is disappointing. Very disappointing. You don't know how you found a chicken, but you're happy to find the chicken. Surely it would have been through Charlie. Surely. Charlie's done several shout outs of my channel. Very kind of her. But yeah. Yeah, so that's fun. Anyway, I'm going to edit the Paradise one, the one where she talks about Stefan without having watched the documentary. I'll make sure that it's YouTube safe because she didn't, and that will be our next stream. And then we might touch base with Roz again. No? Not Charlie? You just got to support chickens. You missed the Rachel video ending? You were too in the chat and she was boring. Yes, well, I may have tuned out too. I think she said that this content was bad. Your cat is being needlessly clingy. He has been fed. He should be off to curl up to bed. Oh, enjoy the clingy. It was before Charlie. Ah. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. Was it the Roz content, though? I wonder if it was Nikki. I don't know. But anyway. Thank you so much for everybody coming in. Thank you so much to my mods who came in and modded tonight as well. I appreciate everybody who is chatting and all of the lurkers. I see you there. You do not go unnoticed. I appreciate you. And a big thank you to all of the replay nuggets as well. But for now, that is all the clucks I have left to give. Stay golden, my little nuggets, and I'll catch you next time.